Mm-hmm. So what's been interesting is Cyhi the Prince really unearthed some worms with that tweet. And obviously it's something that I've been saying for a while. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously it's something I've been saying for a while. So to watch somebody else say it is crazy. But it's dope. But before we get into that, um, I want to kind of go over some simple ideas that I thought we went over already, right? When it comes to no ceilings. Oh, fix this. Ugh. That we can go over for some simple ideas when it comes to this. Like one of the ideas, right? Hip hop being street urban culture and what that really means, right? So when I say hip hop is street urban culture expressed through the arts or elements, feel me? This is what that means. Street means crime ridden. Urban means densely populated, like niche, like smaller areas that are, densely populated. Culture, obviously, you know what culture is. So it's the culture of people that live in crime ridden, densely populated places, right? Um, so when we say hip hop is from the streets, it's from places, right? That specific culture, that get down is from places that are densely populated, riddled with crime. It doesn't mean every person there, right, is a criminal. It could be like a crime against humanity. You know what I mean? Like bad education systems, bad education, like schools that don't do right by the kids, that put 80 people in the classroom. It's a million different ways. Like somewhere in the Bronx, you feel me? It's like the park jams. You know what I'm saying? Where they stealing electricity. Like shout out to the Bronx to where a lot of hip hop got further when the blackout happened and people was able to get equipment that they couldn't really afford. Um, it's a lot of things. No, I don't see you, Trap, because again, you were 7 minutes late. Why would I see you? Why would I see you? I go full screen. Why would I see you? Why are you late?
Got a haircut.
Why are you late?
I'm on mute.
Why am
Got
I
a
here
haircut.
on time? I see why. Never mind. Listen. So when we say street, it doesn't mean you have to be a criminal. It means the place that you grew up in was riddled with crime, right? The place you grew on. Shout out to Bump the Baby Girl 135. She was on time. Shout out to everybody that was on time except Trap and Coach. Of course, Glass is here. That's fine. Um, Street means riddled with crime. It doesn't mean you have to be a criminal. I'm waiting on Sega to finish the visual for the
What?
I'm waiting on Sega to finish the visual for the next the next exclusive for the members. So we got some more exclusive stuff, and then obviously we got Sunday dinner. So again, it's like when we say something is street, right? We're saying that they are bred in that environment that was riddled with crime, right? Riddled with crime, right? So again, hip hop is the culture of people that, where it's densely populated, riddled with crime. A street nigga, right, is somebody who doesn't respect the law, right, and will do what they want to do. Whether it's again, a street vendor means they didn't get permits.
Yo.
A street vendor means they didn't get permits, right? Street clothing means people that it used to be for people that skated and broke the law skating. Like street skaters were street because they would skate places that were illegal. Like street food. It's like things that people eat in these communities. Right? So when people keep saying street
ball,
I street ball, right? It's like this is how we do things here.
Mm-hmm.
So when I keep seeing people saying hood, street, and you got a bunch of people, and you could tell these people cannot be from either or. They be like, oh, the hood is different. The hood will do this for you. The streets, you don't know about neither one. The hood is the streets. The hood is the streets. There are no difference. No different. So it's just weird when you keep trying to tell people this. Now, the culture itself, right? Street urban culture, no, people don't have to grow up in the ghetto to be raised in street urban culture. Right? You don't have to be raised in the ghetto. Long as you're raised with somebody taking in the culture. Maybe it's your parents. Maybe it's your friend at school. Maybe it's outside your front door. There's so many ways to be raised in culture. Right? It's so many ways. But again, this kind of rhetoric that the street people is like, oh, a gangster. It's like, no, a gangster is just another street person. A pimp is just another street person. The person
characters amongst the streets.
That's it. They're in the streets. They're the fabric of the streets. Now, Joey Westside, shout out to Joey Westside, the moderator, and 1/3 of the 110 and 1/2 of the LA Giants. Joey grew up in the same area. Joey did not participate in crimes growing up, but Joey grew up in the same exact communities that I grew up in. So when we speak, he's going to understand the language. He's going to understand where we eat at. He's going to understand every aspect, clothes, fashion, how we carry ourselves. He's going to understand all of that. It doesn't matter that he's not from a gang. That's the thing about culture. Like, there's all these facets and ideas. So when you got people screaming, the hood, street is hey, shut up. Sit back. Like me and Trap, we had this whole argument yesterday, and it's like, we don't gotta lie for people because we like them. You can just be honest. We don't gotta lie for people. I'm not gonna lie for nobody. Sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. If Dot wasn't from the hood, I wouldn't lie for him. If Dot wasn't who he was, I wouldn't lie for him. What the fuck I'm gonna lie for?
What up?
What up?
You later than me.
I wouldn't lie for him. Why the fuck would I lie for him?
I ain't gonna say you late.
So I guess we could kind of get to what Cyhi was saying, but I needed to premise that. I needed to start with that. We needed to platform that. Street is crime riddled. Urban is densely populated, like people that live together, like packed in. Culture, the culture of crime riddled, densely populated people. Those areas, that culture. Does that make y'all? Yeah, table, y'all get that?
I mean, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all within the hip hop culture. You know what I mean? That's
yeah, but
that's
you keep saying the hip hop culture, and I don't want to have that dumbass argument because you keep
that's what it is.
Making it exclusive to hip hop, and it's not.
That's what, but I'm talking about. What I talk about is upon hip hop. I like to talk about hip hop. All that other shit.
But hip hop is the artistic expression of it. It's a specific artistic expression.
Of what? Of what?
It depends because jazz is the same artistic expression.
Is jazz hip hop? Is jazz hip hop? Is jazz hip hop?
No, it don't need to be hip hop. No, jazz is before hip hop.
What was they talking like with jazz? How does a jazz person talk?
It's a million ways. They got their own ways of talking.
How do they talk? What, bebop?
The same way you talk.
No.
You think terrorists don't talk the same way you talk? Bro, you don't have the exclusive keys to street urban culture.
You can play jazz and be hip hop.
No, you can't. You actually are a jazz musician. You keep making, and I understand.
You can't play jazz and be hip hop?
No.
Coach, you can't play, a person can't play the saxophone and be hip hop and dress hip hop.
Yes.
What is he talking about?
I don't know what G's talking about. We get into this argument a lot, like, but I'm not about to do this with him.
Yeah, we ain't got to do this. Come on.
Because he
Why
gonna
am I arguing with y'all? Why would
We
y'all
got a
not
plan
just
today. We
listen?
got a plan today. We got a plan today.
we gotta
on.
listen.
Why
Hey,
do
class
y'all?
is in. We gotta listen, man. Go ahead.
Please,
Do your
bro.
thing.
Please.
Okay. All right.
Please, bro.
I ain't about to go ahead.
Please, bro.
I'm agreeing with that.
Please
Go
stop
ahead.
just having
Go
an
ahead.
opinion on this.
Go ahead,
Hey,
teacher.
remember, he told me that shit a long time ago. If I needed this, if I needed something, I'd just be like, hey, G, I need this one. And he let me have it. I'm done. I'm out.
You got it.
He
You
said,
got it,
please,
G.
I'm out. He
You
said,
got it, G. Go ahead.
we just need to
People
listen.
from our
I'm
same
listening.
environments can make rock and roll, which is why we in this shit now. Because some asshole woke up this fucking morning, yesterday, and decided that somebody don't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Who's
You
that?
don't fucking know.
Who's that? Who said that? What happened?
Gene Simmons from KiSS.
He said somebody shouldn't be in that Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes, he said, why is this? I'm not from the ghetto. Rock and roll is from the ghetto. And it's funny, I got to argue with y'all about hip hop being from the ghetto.
Oh, that's bullshit. I never say hip hop not from the ghetto. I never, I'm from New York, bro. I would never say hip hop ain't from the ghetto. Like, I would never say that. I understand that, though. Fuck Gene Simmons, first off. Let's lead it off with that right there. Fuck Gene Simmons.
Hey.
Whoever he said shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Fuck Gene Simmons. I thought you were talking about the little fruity ass nigga who did the fucking, what was that guy name? Wasn't he a Simmons? You know what I'm talking about? Dude with the little afro? Do the aerobics and all that shit?
Yeah, Gene Simmons.
What was his name? His name Gene Simmons too, right?
You talking about Richard
Simmons?
Richard
Simmons.
Richard
Simmons.
This is what, so No Ceilings Live lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. We finna get you through your lunch break. We ain't gonna drag y'all. Gonna get to it. Hit that like button real quick. Hit that like button. Give me a solid, hit that like button so we can get to the real shit. If you're on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Richard Simmons. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast.
No Richard.
Same nigga. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Fresh episodes going up every week. For the members, we got more shit going up if Sega ever finishes. If Sega done had the shit for 2-3 days. If I knew how to finish it, I'd have finished it in an hour. Sega ain't shit.
Don't do my man Sega like that. Sega
I feel bad for you, Sega. Here you go.
Don't do that, bro.
He got the bus driver. The bus. He got the bus out.
Ain't about to do my man Sega.
But anyway, we got new streams going up. No, the Sunday dinner is Sunday. We just got to decide on the time, right? But Sunday dinner is Sunday, so we're gonna do it this Sunday. First Sunday dinner officially.
Trap, you gonna be here?
Yeah, I'm gonna come Sunday.
All right.
Sunday dinner is Sunday. We already got the member chat, so we can call in for that. It's going down. Anyway, we do this stream to support the podcast. Make sure you head over to Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, and anywhere you get your podcast from to subscribe to the No Ceilings feed. The No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Meals by Manny is our sponsor, MANNIE.com. Get your lunch meals from Manny right now. So KiSS's frontman said the fact that, for instance, Iron Maiden is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame when they can sell out stadiums, and Grandmaster Flash is, right? He said in an interview, Ice Cube and I had a back and forth about this. He's a bright guy and I respect what he's done. It's not my music. I don't come from the ghetto. It doesn't speak my language. And I said in print many times, hip hop does not belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, nor does opera, symphonies, orchestras. How come the New York Philharmonic doesn't get in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Because it's called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But Ice Cube shot back and said, no, it's the spirit of rock and roll. Okay, fine. So Ice Cube and Grandmaster Flash and all these guys are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I just want to know when Led Zeppelin is going to be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, really? Music has labels because it's described in approach. Hip hop and rap is a spoken word art. There are some melodies, but by large, it's a verbal thing. It just doesn't speak to me. The problem. Go ahead.
No, I just want to ask y'all a question. Where are we at to where a white man feels like he can dictate what happens in black art?
This is your fault.
Oh my God.
I hate when you say this is y'all fault.
I know, like, why?
Where do y'all come
like,
from and all this stuff?
Where
like,
is rock and roll? He even said in his statement, like Glasses didn't read the beginning, where he was when he initially was talking about other rock artists that were black that he followed and he and started rock. And so you said that black people started rock, and then you but for some reason you think you should be able to dictate who gets into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, or maybe shut your ass up.
So here's the problem, right? Again, it's not about black people, right? It's about a specific style of black people, which is why he can't truly understand the spirit.
But they are black,
which is the same spirit I'm having with trap. That's irrelevant, because that's the problem when you just make it black. And people innately don't understand it, and then they start thinking it's just black, and then you have a ridiculous conversation. There's an energy there. There's an appeal there. There's something happening there, right? It's like rock and roll came from the ghetto too.
See, but this is the problem.
It came from the same culture that I'm telling trap existed.
When you take black out of it, now it's you open up the door for motherfuckers like Gene Simmons to open up his mouth.
I feel.
Why would he open his mouth?
Do you want any white man to tell you what hip hop should be doing?
I don't want any motherfucker that don't know what hip hop is about to be telling me.
What if he white?
I don't give a fuck. If he white, you know what he talking about, I'm okay with it. I would listen to Mike D if he wanted to talk to me about hip hop.
I'm saying talk about it for sure.
I would,
but not
about his opinion.
Dictate what happens about with it.
No, you niggas cannot just have power because you just black. There's more to it. He don't just have power because he's a rock and roll legend. That's the problem. Neither one puts emphasis culturally on what's happening. Like I'm telling Trap. So what's happening is now somebody like Travis Scott don't get the correct credit. Somebody like Uzi don't get the correct credit because Trap is trying to exclusively gatekeep what culturally arts we can express coming from our backgrounds. No, hip hop is a choice. It's how we choose to articulate ourselves artistically. It's not as simple as just growing up here. That's why somebody can grow up in the same place and make rock and roll.
On this one
Harris
right now,
Martin could grow up in the same place and be a crib from 60s and make jazz.
See, but then you start confusing the masses when you say, is hip hop an art form or is it a culture?
Exactly.
Street urban culture is the culture. The art form is an expression specifically of that culture. These
so answer
elements.
what hip hop is. What is hip hop?
Told you.
No, you said street urban culture
personified through these elements. These elements.
What elements?
So hip hop is an art form that is personified through street urban culture. Then
no, the other way.
Whoa. So hip hop
is the culture expressed through these specific elements. That's what makes it hip hop. Before.
So hip hop is street urban culture.
No.
Okay.
Street urban culture is street urban culture.
I know. That's what I think.
So the artistic expression through these elements
is hip hop.
Is what makes it hip hop.
So okay. So what the fuck are we saying? I just got finished saying that hip hop. So hip hop is an art form then. Through art. So
it's a specific.
No. Fuck all this. So what is hip hop? No. Is it an art or is it?
Yes, it's an art form.
Okay.
It's a culture. It's a culture.
No, it's a culture.
It's a culture.
Expressive culture. When he keeps saying it's a culture,
all right.
He's automatically
the art form that you're talking about. The art form that you're talking about is the elements within it with that get used. Rapping, DJ, dancing.
That
graffiti.
Is what makes it hip hop. If
now
you don't do none of that, you're not hip hop.
No. You don't have to do a goddamn thing. One of those right there, and you can live a hip hop lifestyle. I keep telling you this shit over and over, bro. I
keep telling you.
I don't understand why you understand that. How can I be wrong? I can show you people that never picked up a microphone, a graffiti can, a spray can, dance, or rap that lives a hip hop lifestyle.
What's the hip hop lifestyle, Trap?
The way you talk, the way you walk,
Give me a word that's hip hop lifestyle.
The way you live. Word up.
Hip hop didn't make word up.
Right? Fresh.
Rappers didn't make fresh.
Dope.
Rappers didn't make dope.
But do you have to be a rapper to be hip hop?
No.
You saying rappers didn't make it fresh?
No.
Okay, so why you keep using rappers as your example? Who didn't make these words?
These words and made them ours, B.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
Stop saying we. The
bad.
Streets.
When somebody's that's bad right there, bro.
Yeah, but you keep your listen. These words First off, these words existed before hip hop.
Yes, but we made them into a hip hop.
The
definition changes when we use it.
Not the English definition. I'm talking about the slang definition.
What up? What up?
That's before hip hop.
What up? No, not the way we use it.
It's
You know
not.
what they're gonna do? They're gonna
Yes,
do.
it
They're gonna
is.
go. What up?
Those
They're gonna look
words
up like
came from
that.
the street,
You know what I
Trap.
mean?
You can't coin it.
Bro, listen, bro. We took things and
You
made them
didn't make
hip hop.
bad.
We made
Listen,
language. We made the language of hip hop. Hip hop has a language that we speak. Yes, we do.
Trap inherently makes everything New York street urban culture.
We do. No. I'm not just saying us. Y'all
So
have it over there on the
hip-hop-
West Coast. Y'all have it on the West Coast. They have it in the South.
That's a good question, though. I do want to know.
So give us this.
It's scripted hip hop.
Give us this then.
I do.
What would be on the West Coast?
What you mean? The slang that y'all
What would be
use.
the culture?
Whatever slang y'all use that come from the streets.
You just answered your own question.
What you mean?
Hey,
I
It's
answered the
scripted
question.
hip hop, G.
No, that's gangbanging. It's not hip hop.
Why not?
Is it hip? You tell me it's a hip hop. Why? Because a rapper's crip is hip hop.
They made a bunch of other people crip rappers.
And they did.
So now y'all listen,
How ridiculous
bro.
it sound?
Listen, bro. I tell you all the time. I say, listen, we on the East Coast are coined for starting a hip hop culture, and I will give y'all for coining on starting the gang culture in the West Coast.
What would be West Coast hip hop?
West Coast hip hop is the streets of hip. The way the streets is represented within the way the streets is represented over there.
So how they
It
congregate?
looked the same way
is
everywhere. Bro, I tell you all the time, bro. Hip hop is gonna become bigger than what it is because we don't know what hip hop looked like in other places that are urban communities that come the shit that comes from out of there, bro. We don't know what this shit look like in North
Hip-hop
Dakota.
is very
yet.
complex.
It's not.
We don't know.
When I hear you guys talking about it,
we're having
it's
a fundamental difference.
very complex.
He keeps thinking that hip hop owns the exclusive key to street urban culture, and I'm telling him it doesn't. They was at one time the only access to it because you could only get street urban culture.
Because it's a generation, though, bro. It's a generation. It's a generation right there, bro.
So what's the generation?
The generation that came up from throughout the 80s, the 90s, and shit like that, though. The way they was living, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wasn't doing it, though.
What year would they be born?
Probably like the mid 70s or something like that. Not born, like born wise. They might have been born before that because there are people that was born before that still came up within the hip hop culture though too. You know what I'm saying? But it just
because when you keep saying hip hop culture, listen, this is a simple thing. What you keep calling the hip hop culture, I'm calling it the street urban culture because that's the same culture. There's nothing exclusive. The thing that makes it hip hop trap is legitly the fact when you artistically express it this way. That's why it didn't start being that until the break happened.
So can you dress hip hop?
No. It sound like a white person.
I'm good, bro. I'm good,
you
bro.
know what you sound like? You sound
I'm
like
good,
that
bro.
white lady.
I'm
Like,
good,
that
bro.
makes hip-hop.
I'm good, bro. No, I'm good, bro. I'm
No,
good.
you got it.
You got it. So what were people dressing like in the 90s? So in the 90s, how were they dressed in the 90s? What was cross colors?
That was a fashion brand.
What was it though?
It's a fashion.
Was it a hip hop fashion brand?
No.
Okay, I'm good. What's called Canage? What was West Walker?
What
was West Walker? What was West Walker?
Trap.
What was those? What was those though, bro?
Trap. Just listen, brother. Street urban culture in hip hop.
This is one thing you ain't gonna get off on me. You know that right there. But this is one thing I studied all the way through. So go ahead, though.
Okay, tell me one thing that hip hop created.
One thing hip hop created within the culture, language.
They didn't create language. The streets created language.
We took language and made it our language.
No, you took language that was already there.
It was already, but we changed the definition of it.
Trap. No, you didn't.
So what was what up before? Before we use what up? Before we use what up? What was what up? Before we use what up?
What's up is what's up. It's been what's up.
What was what's up before?
Bad has been bad since the 70s.
There
was a movie, a black exploitation called Bad Ass. There's a million bad things.
What
bad
was Juice?
Not something we created.
Okay.
Again, listen. When you keep saying that, all you conflating is street urban culture, which is what the title is, and you're saying that's hip hop culture, and I'm fine. I think we can do that, but I'm saying that means you inherit everything that comes from street urban culture. You inherit everything a rapper does. Do you want to do that? That would mean cripping is hip hop.
No.
No.
You can't just want the good.
And that's what you're gonna say. You're gonna say you inherit religion then too.
If it's in the streets. No, Carl Kanai is not hip hop clothing. That was some white people say.
Okay. No. White people said they called it streetwear.
No, they
That's
didn't.
That was a coin that white people did with streetwear.
No,
they called our clothing we was wearing streetwear.
Street urban.
Street urban.
Which is why I keep telling you over and over again, it's just street urban culture. The artistic elements is what makes it hip hop. So yes, living this culture gives you an opportunity to be hip hop. It don't mean everybody that lives this culture is hip hop. That's why they reference it as urban streetwear, not hip hop clothing.
You'd have been giving too much. You'd have been giving too much to us, though.
Hip hop is an art that these people can express themselves through. It's always been an art.
Okay.
It's always been an art.
So let me ask you a question, a serious question. So what carries something with being considered a culture? What does it have to embody in order to be considered a culture?
But again, listen, we both know what cultures, language is a million things, but I'm telling you, these languages don't originate through the arts. Like the way Run DMC dressed didn't originate through the arts. It originated because they were dressing like people from the streets. So again, they are inherently connected, right? The streets are the inspiration for hip hop. And now the argument becomes, right? The argument becomes, can other people, right, inspire hip hop? And what we both agree on is no. Right? That's where we both agree. And historically, what we're saying is correct. It's not about what we think, it's historically. It's why when people come around this, they start to act more innately like people from the street. Is that fair to say? Like we had an argument yesterday. Me, you, Teeth, Lex had an argument yesterday about Cole. Right? Like, and I'm saying he has an art. When y'all saying he's not street, right? And we like we kind of agree. Like we could all see he didn't grow up in the ghetto, right? Is that fair to say? Is that wrong to say?
Mm-hmm. You said that J. Cole?
Yes.
That album growing on me too.
Yeah,
that album's out.
It's 9.6 shit.
It's 9.4.
There you go, right there.
It's moving up.
Everybody's saying that right now though too. That's
telling you, my man. I'll listen to that shit.
So again, right, it's like we all agree, right, that he didn't grow up in the streets. Is that fair to say? Trap is kind of obvious. He's not necessarily of street.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Cool. Right. And then I'm saying, but then when you're talking about fighting someone, right, that's a street thing. Like, right, one of the first street lessons, or as you would call it, a hip hop lesson you get is the first time you go to school and somebody puts their hand on you, right, and they put their hands on you, and you come talk to your people, and everybody tell you to fight them back. They don't tell you to go tell the people, the principal. But in regular America and mainstream America, you're supposed to go tell the proper authorities. Anything else becomes street and against the rule. Is that simple? Like you're not supposed to fight. You understand street is not really about crime as much as it's about breaking the rules, like living your life without the laws being the rule.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all gotta agree to disagree. I don't feel like this is about you ain't about to change Trap mind. I can see it in his face.
But only because he's trying to be inclusive. And that's why Gene Simmons feels like he has the stance.
I don't, man, listen, man. The shit that Gene Simmons is talking.
He don't think.
Just change the shit to them. I think when they coined the shit the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, that was just something that they did, but I guess because it was a popular thing right there. But it should just be the Music Hall of Fame, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to include everybody into shit, include everybody into a shit. But if you feel a certain way by it, then we ain't putting none of them niggas up in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. They not coming up in our shit, though. We gonna get one. They ain't coming up with our shit at all.
That's our shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be ours. That's gonna stay ours. Hip hop.
No. That's our shit.
What, the rock and roll? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But what he talking about it through like
when you say our shit, who are we talking about though?
people
mean,
that
he's
come
saying
from
it. He's saying it. He's saying it from black
capture the
though. He's saying it
energy
from
of
black.
rock and roll, not just black, because every black person
Yeah,
ain't
he's saying
rock
the
and roll.
ghetto, the streets. Yeah, the streets.
The same energy that manifests rock and roll is the same energy that
Yeah, that's a
manifests
fact.
hip hop.
That's a
And
fact.
that's what me and Trap are arguing about. This is innately our argument. He doesn't understand it that way. This same street urban culture can produce Bernard Wright, who is one of the greatest jazz musicians ever, right, from Queens. It can produce somebody from like Terrace Martin, who's a Crip. It can produce a fucking rock and roll person like Lil Uzi Vert, right? And he can define rock how he want to because he's him. It can produce a Travis Scott who makes a version of rock music that has rap and is rage. Like the street urban lifestyle manufactures all of that.
And I get that for sure.
So if you send somebody that looks like me because they look like me and they're wearing the same clothes, right, is hip hop, you're missing the ball. And that's why Gene feels like he can say that. Because he doesn't understand that Tupac or All Eyes on Me or Ice Cube or Public Enemy embodies the true spirit of rock and roll, of our presentation to this country, of our anger, our energy towards this country. There's not other music that's like this. That's why hip hop and rock and roll is the same energy. It's the same rebellious spirit. It's the same thing.
I get that. I'm with you on that.
And so the person that's doing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame knows that. So that's why it's the rebels that they're putting in. They're not putting everybody in. They're putting rebels in because rock and roll is rebel music.
But how do you feel about that? Okay, so they're putting in rebel music, which is fine. But it's still a white man dictating who gets into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You're good with that? As long as he's street urban or he's putting in the right people, you're fine with it.
As long as he know what he's supposed to know about rock and roll.
I don't like it.
I like it better. I like it better than some nigga that don't know about rock and roll but feel like he entitled because he black. You don't know the first thing about this shit. That's my problem. It's too many people that feel like
soon as you start letting, even if he is street urban, and I doubt if these motherfuckers who letting people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are street urban.
Shout out to Westside Bo that makes a great point. The nerve of this Jewish man talking about something ghetto.
But see, that's my thing.
Because he's not from the ghetto. He's from Israel.
So you think the people who are inducting these people into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame are from street urban culture?
To be honest, I think they do a better job of gatekeeping than y'all do.
No, y'all do. Y'all the gatekeepers.
I hate this y'all do. I hate this y'all.
I'm not a gatekeeper. That's y'all shit.
All right, cool.
I'm sorry, y'all the gatekeepers.
I'm saying they do a better job. Like country music. Look how they kicked us out of country music and like, no, y'all got to come live.
Y'all letting these niggas kick us out of rock and roll too. You just said you cool with these white people dictating who's getting in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. No, you good with it.
You did say that. You did say that.
Putting in a couple of good people that you agree with. Oh yeah, that's good.
No,
you did say that.
Yeah, I don't want you there that don't know about rock and roll or none of the shit just because you black. I only want people that
these
know.
White men.
I want anybody who knows.
And that's why Gene Simmons opened up his rabbit ass mouth and said,
it's not because he's white. He's not entitled to it.
I don't think that.
You're not entitled.
Because it's white people that grew up the same way he grew up.
And Gene Simmons
putting people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That fast, he just showed you firsthand that what he think don't matter because somebody else knew. Somebody knows.
Another white man who grew up across the street from.
Not in Israel.
I'm just saying, well, possibly.
Well, I doubt it because guess what? He wouldn't have
that white man grew up more like Gene Simmons than he grew up like you. Who the people who are inducting these people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's not even true. You got to stop making it like everybody black grew up the same and everybody white grew up different.
I said like you, nigga.
That don't mean that because he might have didn't grow up like me. How white people?
I said they did not.
I'm telling you, we don't know because I don't know.
You do know.
I'll tell you one thing. He got it right.
Hey, can somebody go look up who's inducting these people into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Listen,
I'm going to tell you right now.
I'm telling you,
I put money on it.
He got it right.
Okay, so that's good. So you good with that?
He got it right until he get it wrong.
Exactly, and they gonna get it wrong.
I'm waiting.
They are going to get it wrong.
Wait a minute. Who they gonna induct? Then you saying gonna be wrong?
They already inducted the right people.
They already got it wrong because not enough black people was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
How?
Okay, a lot of black people inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
A lot of y'all think
it's the Hall of Fame.
Y'all niggas sound like.
No. I mean, everybody don't get a green jacket, B. Everybody don't get a green jacket.
All right,
we ain't doing that, bro.
Here's the real argument.
Y'all fine with it.
Here's the real argument. Ice Cube is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and not Iron Maiden.
And that make it okay.
Public Enemy is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and not Iron Maiden.
And that makes it fine.
That means he knows something.
And that makes it fine.
He understand the rebellious spirit, not just sales.
What's the number white man to black dudes in the rock and roll? Y'all, you understand rock and roll is our shit.
I don't know.
It's our shit.
Please
There's more white people.
Please stop.
Yes, it ours.
Because we don't all play.
Okay. Oh my fucking God. So
Get him, coach.
all right, you know what? No, it's fine, man. Let the white man have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm good. All right, good. You got
they started the Hall of Fame.
You cool. I get it. Cool. The Hall of Fame for them. They took rock and roll from us. They took the Hall of Fame from us, and you fine with it. I'm cool with it too. Have all the white people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and because they put Ice Cube and not Iron Maiden in it, we happy now. Yay!
Listen, it's not none of that. It's not about.
Nigga, you should probably be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No,
but you ain't gonna make it
Hall
because.
Of Fame, you know the type of stat you gotta make it to Hall of Fame.
Are you rebellious? Are you rebellious?
Hall of Fame rebellious. So have I been Hall of Fame rebellious? No.
So what? Ooh.
Have I been all-time great?
So
rebellious?
The next 15,
have I set the world off?
And the next 15 years, you're gonna be Rock and Roll Hall of Fame rebellious?
I don't know. Shit, it gotta happen. You gotta impact
they
like
let
that.
Your black ass up in there.
They let Public Enemy black. They let Flavor Flav black ass in there. I'm sure.
We happy. I guess we good with that.
I mean, this ain't a fake racist argument when you argue about who on the Hall of Fame. But you ain't never want to start the Hall of Fame.
I guess we good with them scraps. Oh, because the white man started the Hall of Fame, so he should.
So start the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Put in the work.
They got one coming.
No, you started
straight.
Who me?
Hey.
I would do it.
Coach.
Hey man, no, he good. He good. I gotta start the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Okay, fine, cool, straight, bro. Good.
Again, so here when it come to work, now it's easy to be racist for free.
Yes.
It's easy to combat racism for free.
It's easy to combat racism for free.
That's easy. To sit right here like, man, a white man running the Hall of Fame.
All right.
I'm thinking we talking about Gene Simmons.
Cool.
I'm thinking we talking about
Gene Simmons
talking shit. He's complaining that they inducting the spirit of rock and roll in Hall of Fame, and you complaining that he's inducting this. It's a white man inducting them.
It is.
Cool.
Who the fuck cares?
Cool. Nobody. We good. We straight. We straight with white people taking our Hall of Fame and hip hop. I mean, and rock and roll. We straight. We good.
Giving it to him. G just giving it to him.
G just gave it to him. He just said, they doing it right.
Start the hip hop.
Master doing it right. I like it. I love it. Master got it right. John Candy doing it good. All right.
I'll give him credit because y'all not doing shit.
John Candy. All right, fine.
Y'all not doing shit.
My bad. I'm sorry.
We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it.
Black people Hall of Fame.
You see what this nigga do?
You don't even get
what's up? What's up, Cyhi? What's up, Cyhi? How you doing?
He just some shit, man. He just be shit.
I'm saying you wouldn't even get the black people Hall of Fame.
Here come dressing. Dressing is on his way.
Here you go. Here you go. You know he gonna mention that.
Yeah, here comes some dressing. I was waiting for it.
Listen,
I'm like macaroni cheese.
You can't be screaming this weed and black and all this shit, and you don't fuck with dressing.
Yo, I knew it was coming.
This man kicked me out.
Shit is weird, bro.
It's weird.
Like you hella Malcolm X, but don't like dressing. You like stuffing over dressing.
He said, "Shut up, man. You don't eat dressing." Get out of here.
This nigga said, I can't say weed. I can't. He didn't kick me out because I don't like macaroni cheese.
You wouldn't even put that in the Food Hall of Fame.
I guess we gonna just.
You a black man.
We'll kick Malcolm out because he had a perm.
We need to make Coach do a Soul Food Hall of Fame.
I know that.
So we can vote his ass.
He can't do that. He can't do that.
We can vote his ass right out here.
He's not doing it.
We all talking
Soul Food Hall of Fame.
Oh, now we
put nothing in there.
We went from talking about Gene Simmons hating on certain hip hop artists getting in the Hall of Fame to you talk about the owner of the Hall of Fame not being black. So now we gonna have a black conversation.
About, guys.
Reset it.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, if we did a Soul Food Hall of Fame, I'd be putting the right niggas in there.
Was macaroni and cheese get in there?
For sure. He putting pumpkin pie in there.
Just because pumpkin pie. I mean, the Hall of Fame, y'all niggas love it.
He putting pumpkin pie in there.
Hey, why y'all niggas cheat? I fucking hate pumpkin pie. G keeps making y'all niggas think I like pumpkin pie. I hate it.
You will put apple pie in there.
I like apple pie shit, but I wouldn't put in the black. I wouldn't put in the Soul Food Hall of Fame though.
You wouldn't put peach cobbler in there. We'll put peach cobbler in there.
Yes, I would. I would put peach cobbler in there.
Good, cool.
I know what she's going. I'm just like them white people putting that G like.
He just grand.
I know what should go in there.
It'd be like white people.
But I don't need.
What about banana pudding? What about banana pudding?
People know what should go in there, but they don't listen to the shit.
No, yes they do.
They don't know nothing about public enemy. Who the fuck is public? Who you just put in?
Just like you.
Public enema. Public enema. Public enema.
You know what?
I'm qualified.
We need to put macaroni and cheese. You know what? Them niggas do like macaroni and cheese. You be just like that white man.
Hey, I'm gonna be just like he dead right. I'm gonna look at you niggas eating that macaroni and cheese and be like, y'all niggas like that, huh?
That's how white people do it.
You like that shit, don't you? You like that shit, don't you?
I like that.
And that's how the shit is. I don't get that public. Y'all the same.
Lips all shiny and shit eating that mac.
Both of y'all.
Go ahead.
Fire. It's massive.
Eating that death.
That's how they feel. You almost sound like Gene Simmons. I don't understand that food. It's the food of the slaves.
Cooked you macaroni that you like.
Apparently I've had some of the best.
Oh.
Like apparently my
You just don't like black food.
I do like black food. Because I like
the
macaroni and
food
cheese.
You like?
No, it's man. The blackest food I like is probably this sounds racist a little, but you know it's fine. See, but y'all niggas about to be color, so I know that. But here we go. I know I can't be color.
Want to skip. So I don't understand.
What's the blackest food I like? The blackest food I like is probably
candy yams.
You don't like black people food.
I don't like candy yams that much.
You don't like nothing. So
I like
then you can argue about the white man.
Hey, what about Cornish hen?
Cornish hen. What the hell? What black house you went to where they had a Cornish hen?
Like, don't shake your
The little chicken. The little chicken.
Hey, no. Hey, trap. Let me take it back. Let me retract my statement. Let me retract it. Redact this shit if y'all writing it down. Hey, so look, what about cabbage?
How you like your cabbage?
I don't cook cabbage. I like it like black people
like it. Make it.
I like it when they put some ham up in there.
I don't know, cause you kind of
stop a lie. Stop a lie. Stop a lie. We ain't doing no ham. We ain't doing no ham.
We don't like candy yams. Who don't like? What black person don't like candy yams?
You don't like candy.
I don't hate candy yams. I like them. I ain't about to overfill my plate with candy yams.
He likes sweet potato casserole, I bet. He likes sweet potato casserole.
I don't even know what that is. Anything with casserole, I don't touch. I think that's white people food.
Yes, he's black. And he over here talking about that white man that's in Hall of Fame. That white man put Run DMC. He put Run DMC in the Hall of Fame. And Coach over here, he won't even put
on my ass
stuff in the Hall of Fame.
He's supposed to be defended. We light skinned. We gotta stick together.
We light skinned.
We gotta stick together. I ain't said one word until y'all get on my ass.
We all in the house. We all in the house.
You like cornbread at all?
It's all
the niggas outside. Leave them niggas outside.
Yeah, we in the house together.
Shout out to my boy Craze. Craze, what's up, homie?
Craze, what's good, B?
Hit me after this shit. All I'm saying, Coach, is this is my point, and this is what I'm trying to tell Trap. This is when we don't specialize in explaining it all the way out. Because what happens is people innately make everything in the streets hip-hop. And everything in the streets is not hip-hop. It's not. Everything culturally happening in the streets ain't hip-hop. Hip-hop is the art of the streets. It is the cultural art of the streets.
I mean, I get that. I'm with that.
That's what makes it special. Yes, there are people that inspire the art. And if you want to connect them to hip-hop, but I'm telling you, it's so much shit that you probably would not want to connect to hip-hop. So I would probably not do that if I was you.
Give me an example.
Be really careful.
Give me an example, please.
Crippin'. That's part of the streets.
Bro, that's totally different, though, bro.
Are the Spades hip-hop?
No. Yeah, they was.
Are the Decepticons hip-hop? Because they started
Zulu Nation was hip-hop.
Again, they're a gang.
Again.
So every crime they commit, do you feel is hip hop? So you inherit it, and what I'm saying, Trap, is it's better just to call it
right now, bro.
Because I agree, I don't think it's just crime. I'm saying when you make it all the same, when you connect it, which I'm fine with, I'm fine with it. I'm saying you're going to get some things that should not be there. Hip-hop is our artistic expression through these specific elements that them brothers in New York created. They said, this is how we gonna do this thing. Right? Here's rap and DJ in this style. Here's this style. That's what's hip-hop. When you move in this way, that's hip-hop. Like it's there's the artistic merit, but then jazz is from the same culture. Trap. That's where Bernard Wright comes from. Jazz is the same culture.
I just feel like jazz culture is represented a little bit different than hip hop culture is represented, though. You know what I'm saying? They dressing different. They dressing different. What they do?
No. How does Terrence Martin?
Well, in my mind, when I think of a jazz,
you're thinking of Miles Davis.
I think of like
But
Zoo
everybody in the
suits,
street,
nigga, zoo suits.
everybody,
You know what I'm saying?
but see, coach, now you know zoo suits is street.
Okay, so let me ask you a question about the like young tappers that dress like that wear street urban wear though. They not dressing like
Hip hop. They're dressing like how we dress in
Okay.
our communities.
So do we look at them as hip hop guys, people from that practicing hip hop? Can you practice hip hop through tap?
I think if that's your purpose, you could do anything. You could start to do the space the way you want to. But what I'm saying is, like, b-boying is a specific thing, and then how we move to music, that's what b-boying was, how we move to the music. But I think we also should give credence to all these other things that Black people created, like jazz. They all come from the same street urban culture. Like, when you see jazz the way Harlem did it, that shit is the same street shit. It's the same shit. It's just we can artistically express ourselves differently, even if we all speak the same.
Okay.
Like right now, Terrence Martin looks like me. He can wear diggies and all that and play that saxophone and get busy. That dude is for real a jazz dude. He's a real jazz dude. That dude ain't no motherfucking playing. He not playing. He's a real jazz dude. But we all grew up the same. How he artistically chooses to express himself is the difference. That dude makes fantastic jazz. Travis Scott makes rock. They're saying it to us, but we're fighting so hard to keep them in this box. Like,
So-
well, you rapping and you kind of look like the way hip hop guys look when they're saying, bro, we're making rock. And that's the point to me. Like, this is why Gene Simmons could say somebody like Travis Scott is not rock, or somebody like Uzi, and even us, like with us, like
So-
we're doing it.
So
They'll
you
tell
don't
us they're
have to
rock
be
stars.
just because you're street urban, you don't have to be hip hop.
No.
You could be street urban jazz dude.
Yes, you can become a jazz artistically expressing yourself. You can be rock. You can artistically express yourself with that same energy.
Okay. So because I'm gonna say this, when you make this argument, sometimes it comes across like you're saying hip hop is the culture, though.
Okay. So
Hip
because
hop is the culture.
they're two
Okay.
specific things, right? So anybody can be jazz. That's
Right.
the trick,
Okay.
right? At least now. Rock and roll used to be specific too, but because we kind of took it away and we made it to where it's just a genre of music. Like rap music is the genre. Hip hop's not.
And that's not gonna happen with hip hop
art
though.
itself. It already happened. It happened. For the last 18 years, we were under that thing right there. We had Kenny G sitting at the front. And everybody thought he was hip hop. We had Kenny G. We had Elvis sitting at the forefront.
Wait a minute. So who thought Kenny G was hip hop?
No, and he's not saying that, bro. Explain to him. Tell him what you mean. You're talking at different levels. No, exactly. He's saying they thought Kenny G was jazz.
No. So Kenny G is hip hop, G, you motherfucker. No, Elvis. They thought Elvis was rock.
Elvis wasn't rock?
Really did that. And then what happened was,
hold on, Elvis wasn't rock?
He was emulating niggas.
He was pop. Okay. Well,
I'm saying it already happened. You get what I'm saying? It already happened.
What, to hip hop?
Yes.
You saying we got infiltrated?
For the last 18 years, it was a nigga that's Kenny G, Elvis Presley, and everything else. And you know the problem? Coach felt like he was black.
Who was black?
No.
Yeah, I felt like Kenny G was black.
Yeah.
Elvis?
Come on, Coach. Keep up.
What the fuck are you ever talking
Your
about?
ass brilliant.
Yes.
You ain't fuck with me.
Yes.
You're not finna do what you're trying to do. You gonna get what I'm saying.
Coach, keep going, Coach.
You gonna get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying.
Coach.
I'm not finna say it, and you know you want me to say it. The last
Coach.
18 years in hip hop, we had Kenny G and Elvis.
Who is Kenny G?
You know what a fucking Kenny G is, you motherfuckers.
You know Kenny G is trapped. The white boy that's playing the goddamn.
But who's Kenny G in hip hop?
Okay, let me ask you this, G.
I'm confused.
So are you saying jazz? Okay, are you saying hip hop is the evolution of jazz?
I think. Listen,
Because I made that point before you try to bite my head off.
no, it's not one or the other. Like all of these things are black music, right? And all of these things, except blues, come from. Well, even y'all got to be trolling me. Facts. Y'all got to be trolling me.
What? These
I
niggas,
don't-
Drake
man, I don't-
fucking
I don't-
Elvis.
Oh,
Y'all got to be fucking kidding me.
y'all niggas got to be going along with. Y'all got to be hearing it. Y'all hearing this, right? Y'all
I got- he
get
said
it.
it.
The
He said
table
it. He said it.
LT, y'all hearing this,
The
right?
table get it. Y'all behind.
LT, the table
They
pretending like they
kept
got it.
saying Drake
They
the whole
pretending
time. They was
they
like,
got it.
Drake,
They
Drake.
pretending
I
they
didn't read
got
the
it.
comments. I didn't read the comments.
All right, so
How did the table get it, but y'all don't get it?
LT, talk to me, LT. So is hip hop
Just
the
hold on.
culture
Just hold on. Just hold on. Just hold on.
or street urban the culture?
Street urban is the culture. Listen,
Talk to me,
People-
table.
rappers remember rap music used to be the ghetto CNN. It was innately everybody that rap was from the culture. So it became synonymous. That's what trap is talking about. Right? It became synonymous. Everybody that came, we wasn't doing nothing else. It got to the place we wasn't doing nothing else. If you came from if you came how we came up, if you from Queens, Watts, Inglewood, Compton, wherever you from, we was all doing the same thing. We wasn't even trying to make no rock. We wasn't trying to do nothing. So I get why trap feels so passionate about it. Because for so long, we owned it exclusively. Like it was just us. It was just the rap artists owned street urban culture. So then everything we branded as hip hop. We branded it as hip hop because it was that exclusive. That relationship was unanimous together. That shit is dead. The last, again, 18 years ago, we got Kenny G. So when you saying it's not gonna happen, it did happen.
So are you saying
And trap
Kenny G ruined
and
hip hop?
Coach's energy allows it. Your energy allow it because you feel like he's lyrical, and Coach's energy allows it because he's black.
So Kenny G ruined hip hop.
K-Way, you'd be crazy if you see one of my report cards, you'd cry. You'd be like, you would think that you were done.
What happened, G?
But I'm gonna say this. So with my problem is
They fuck with Militaro.
no, I'm dead serious because
Militaro, these motherfuckers trolling me, bruh.
I see a lot of niggas in here, and if G says, okay, hip hop is the artistic expression of street urban culture, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. But the problem is all these motherfuckers talk about hip hop culture. The hip hop culture.
Because, again, I'm not mad. I get what Trap is saying. It was synonymous for like 20 years, 30 years.
I just don't want none of these niggas in the LT to ever say hip hop culture again. Then,
But I get
if y'all all understand it, do not say, "Hey, our hip hop culture." Stop saying it. Then
no, but again,
say our hip hop artistic expression.
Listen. I get what Trap means when he says it. I'm not trying to stop him from saying that. I'm trying to make sure we understand so we're not confused. Because somebody would think because they a rapper or they dress like us that they're us.
No, not at all.
People look because think about it. He's saying hip hop clothing. So if you can wear hip hop clothing, then you can be hip hop. If you talk like the hip hop niggas, then you hip hop. The true thing of culture is integrating with people, how you treat people. Experience is how people treat you. Culture is how you treat people. So if you're not with a group of people treating each other that way, could you be hip hop by yourself in Beverly Hills if nobody else around you is hip hop?
No.
You ask me the question?
Sure.
No.
No, you would call that person a poser, right?
No, because they got it. No, because like we said before,
prefix coat.
Culture, exactly, right there. Coat. So
Coat.
a coat is a group. Is a group that comes together and practice certain arts and certain.
So that's why you shouldn't call things hip hop culture, because when you do, not me and you, because right when we go talk public, shout out to the table, we can have this deeper conversation even at this level. You too, Coach, right? We can have this.
Thank you.
Here. No, I'm saying we can.
I'm just saying I know I don't eat stuff in the shit, so thank you. I'm dressing. I know I ain't dressing.
Definitely should be running the rock.
Thank you for including me.
Dressing.
Thank you for including me.
The point I'm saying is this, right? It's like when you say the culture, that's why they think they could participate. They're like, well, if I go wear hip hop clothing, and if I listen to hip hop, the music, if I, talk the way hip hop people talk, you feel me? Then I am the culture. That's why I would never call clothing hip hop clothing. I get it because again, for 20 years, 30 years, that's what it felt like. It was just us. Everything we did is just us.
But because what it was at times, like certain things was just made for us, but then they would come along and infiltrate and put the clothes on, talk like us. But when it was initially being presented, it was presented like FUBU. FUBU was presented for us, by us.
But that was black, Trap.
But I'm just saying though, that's how a lot of the clothing lines came about though.
I'm saying, but that don't make FUBU hip hop. It makes
you gonna tell me
black.
FUBU not hip hop?
If somebody weird, are they hip hop?
Listen, the initial thing was
somebody wear it. Are they hip hop?
The initial representation for it was to represent hip hop. That's what it was. But now, if other people come along and wear it, though, that is going to happen, though. But the initial representation for
what if they wore it the first day?
But no, I see what Trap is trying to say though, because if you rap, don't make you hip hop.
No.
Because Drake raps, he not hip hop.
But we're past that, right? We're at the here's the premium thing, right? Growing up in street urban culture, being raised in street urban culture, not being raised in the streets, being raised in street urban culture. Right? Yes, if you're raised in the streets, you're raised in street urban culture. But there are people that are raised in suburbs that have streets that are raised in street urban culture.
But if you're raised in street urban culture, that doesn't necessarily make you hip hop.
No, but it gives you access to be a hip hop.
But exactly,
artist.
it gives you that
But you have to start here.
But you have to be street urban raised in street urban culture to become hip hop.
To be an authentic voice artistically of hip hop.
Okay.
To be an artist, to be an official artist of hip hop.
Which I always understood that definition when you told me that. When you said that definition, I got it. I immediately got it.
But the reason I'm trying to get Trap, not necessarily to change his vocab, because I know what he's saying. First off, he's from New York. All them niggas is hip hop. Everybody. It's different. I'm telling him the problem is once that motherfucker leave there, it ain't the same everywhere. And I can't get Trap and Lex to understand this because New York, and Lex probably understands a little bit more than Trap, but bro, when you come to LA, bro, black LA is like this. Like we don't impact all of LA the way y'all impact all of New York. Like the ghetto of Queens, feel me, impacts all of New York. Man, you'll go meet the Habibi man. It'd be a white man on a train, a white lady on a train. Everybody talk like the niggas in New York. Everybody. The Jamaican people, you won't even know they Jamaican. The Dominicans, you won't know they Dominicans. The Puerto Ricans, they will be New York niggas. That's the difference. New York is so densely populated. That's why hip hop can only be cultivated at a place like that. It can only be cultivated into the special thing in a place like that because they're on top of each other. It's different. Nigga, everybody, when I go to New York, every last motherfucking body act. You don't even got regular white people in New York. Even the fucking mafia members got way too much swag. You know what I'm saying? That's because they all stained by the brothers, by the culture of the niggas in New York. They all is. That ain't not one other place in this motherfucking country.
For real though? Like there's nobody else.
You're not finna go to Beverly Hills and somebody like, what up, cuz? They not gonna talk to you like that. You ain't finna go to no liquor store where it ain't no nigga and they gonna be like, what up, cuz? They not gonna talk to you like that.
You think Detroit is like that?
Nowhere is like that. I've been to all of these places. It's just New York. When you walk in there and I be, man, what up, son? Why is he talking like that? And you don't even get offended. And I met a white dude in church like, what up, B? And I was like, why is he saying B? I thought B meant black.
I mean, bro.
They all talk like that. It's just, y'all are different. It's not just y'all too. It's also how the geography is. Everything is on top of each other. Everybody, the richest motherfuckers on the train with the poorest motherfucker. It'd be a motherfucker on the train worth 30 million, a motherfucker on the train worth $3, and they on the same train. And everybody's doing their thing. You better not start no shit, or it's gonna be a motherfucking problem on that train. I don't give a fuck that man. Rich as a motherfucker. He gonna treat you like a motherfucker. You ain't finna just do nothing to him. That white man on that train that's worth 300 million gonna squabble your ass down. because he know when he riding that train, and that's how they came up. So they're able to have a different impact on their whole ecosystem that none of us around the rest of the country can have. It's different.
That's
That's why
crazy.
hip hop can only be cultivated at a place like that, where like the white people act like niggas. You be on the train. I swear to God, you be on the train. I never forget, and I keep telling this story. The last time I was in New York, no, I'm not adding sauce, Lex. This dry. I'm not adding sauce, Lex. You just never pay attention because you could tell the difference, Lex. It's different when you out of towner. See, you know when somebody doing. I won't know. I'm on a train talking to a dude from Brooklyn about some hip hop shit. This white lady and her friend jump in. This white man and his friend jump in, and this Indian man and jump in, and they all know what we talking about.
What was the conversation? You remember?
It was about No Jumper, Adam, and some hip hop shit, some rap shit, and they were just keeping up. And I'm like, why are these white people keeping up in this conversation? And it was just random people on the train.
I think he was so into that he missed his stop too. You know what I'm saying? Ended up meeting me late too.
And that shit was crazy, bro. And that's the type of shit that happens to me all the time in New York. We went to a fucking video game. You're not going to go into a video game thing out here and it's a bunch of Crips and Bloods. Niggas think they way too cool.
That was a dope event too.
We was at a fucking thing.
Redman was hosting.
It was a computer event where they played a video game against each other.
I know. I was jealous when y'all told me. That
was fire.
That was the only thing I was jealous about when you talking about.
Bro, that energy, that's some shit to be only in New York, bro. You get the street energy in a computer place where they playing the games, and everybody cool as shit, but you can tell they all come from the street. They just in the computers. And that's their thing. And they be like getting busy and they just playing the game and they fucking each other up. And it's Redman. Why is Redman hosting it?
They was playing the new Def Jam Vendetta.
Yeah, and Redman is hosting it. He just chilling. And then this is DJ right here. That shit only happened in New York, bruh. That only happened in New York, bro. That don't happen.
I didn't even know that spot was there. I passed by that spot 100 times.
Think about this. And that's New York. You can go there 100 times and you still ain't saw everything. People live in New York ain't saw everything. Because it's always some old fly ass shit happening. That's what I'm saying. So that's why it gets more specific if we do want to gatekeep it. If we don't want Gene Simmons to not understand, because he don't understand what rock music is. KiSS, all the millions of records, all success, he still don't know what rock music is. Because he was allowed to emulate it without ever caring about what it is. Because he could play. Because he had good vocals. Because bunch of dumb shit that don't fucking matter. It's the same thing I tell Trap about lyricism. Same thing Cyhi saying about lyricism. Hey, man, why are we listening to lyricism if you don't talk this shit? Like, it's cool, but it's different. That's why I understand what Cyhi's saying when he's saying it. He not saying dudes that went to college is bad, but a lot of dudes that went to college from hip-hop came from the same streets, and they be even colder niggas. Then they got college experience, and they grew up where we grew up at. So then they be like hella articulate. Like, that's the best niggas.
Okay, so maybe I came late or something. Did you explain what Cyhi said? Because I don't even know what he said.
But it's funny how all this is connected today. Cyhi posted on Twitter. Shout out to Cyhi. Cyhi's one of the dopest rappers ever from the A. I grew up in an era where your lyricists were from the streets. Now it's a bunch of straight A students who dropped out of college their sophomore year to be rappers. You can tell they don't have any life experiences. They're just good with words. And everybody got mad when he said that, right? So immediately they made it about J. Cole, which that could be true, but you could tell J. Cole grew up in the culture, right? Yeah. He may not be the most streetest motherfucker in the world, but he grew up in the culture, right? He close enough in proximity. He probably went to school with niggas, 1,000 things. Even if he grew up in a decent neighborhood, because mom's got him right, he was the Army baby, and then he went to St. John's College. There are some odd things that we could talk about, but I don't want to talk about because I don't want to fucking hear T's mouth, right? Even though the fuck this nigga ain't been he ain't been in the streets of fucking Vietnam or Vietnam since 2003.
No, yes, he has. Yes, he has. I did the research on it. He moved back when he was 29 years old.
You mean when he was a multi-millionaire?
Yeah, after he got paid and shit like that.
So that makes sense to you that you can speak about the streets 23 years later. After you I
think if you're just doing a story, if you're doing a storytelling album, you're telling stories throughout the album, I think that you're allowed to be an author of a street novel. You know what I'm saying? And not
how
from
would
the
you
streets.
know? I don't get to that because we talk about that another time. We keep that private because I don't want to hear no more of this fucking shit every time I'm critiquing the artist. Y'all think I don't like the artist.
No,
point I'm
I
saying is,
don't
he
think you
said,
don't
I
like them.
grew up in
I
the
know you don't
era
like them.
where your lyricists were from the streets. That don't mean that all the Q-Tip is from the streets. Common is from the streets. Q-Tip is from the streets. Common is from the streets. Fucking De La Soul is from the streets. Somebody told me like Long Island don't have the streets. I'm like, have you ever been to Long Island?
They
Of course
do.
they got
They
fucking
do.
streets. A ton of
They
them
do got the
motherfuckers.
streets. You ever go to Terrace Ave in Hempstead?
Rakim
That
is from
shit
the
is
streets.
Terrace Ave is
Lex,
crazy in
Lex,
Hempstead.
who lived in a better place in North Long Beach. If y'all check out any No Sillas, y'all see the homie Lex Diamonds. Lex grew up he's from the streets. You're not getting away from the street. For sure, one place you're not getting away from the streets from is in New York.
Yeah.
There ain't no getting away from the streets. I don't give a fuck. I don't know where the fuck you gonna be at to get away from the streets in New York. You're just not. You just can't come outside. If you go outside of New York, you're going to run into the streets, coach. I promise you.
Cosmonauts.
You just can't go outside.
He was in the Bronx too.
And he just said he wasn't going outside. He wasn't fucking with you niggas. That's what it takes. You can't, because if you go outside, you get on any train, here's the streets. You walk outside your front door, you walk anywhere a block or two, your ass in the streets.
Well, if you like in Midtown Manhattan, you might not be in the
As
street.
soon as you walk a block away, is people selling shit on the street. You in the streets.
Yeah.
If you try to buy something from somebody that got them goddamn blankets around the corner from there, you in the streets.
Yeah, you down some street
New
shit,
York
man.
is different, man. And that's why I be having to tell the homies like, hey, bro, sit this one out. I know y'all made this fly shit, but y'all don't know how to protect it because y'all don't get it.
See, this, your backhanded compliments is like
Not
elite,
a backhanded
dude.
compliment.
Like
Y'all just think everywhere is New York City.
Elite, dude.
They're not backhanded
It's
compliments.
crazy.
New York City think everything is New York City. They like, oh no, y'all know goddamn well.
No. I don't think nothing is like New York City at all.
I'm saying,
You know
but you
what I'm
don't
saying? I
quite
understand
get
that.
how much nothing is really like New York City. Like you don't really get how far it is. Like y'all don't realize how small Black LA is. Like LA is huge. Black LA is this big. Black LA, think about it, coach. Black LA
No,
is
I already know.
and fuck.
Yeah, I already know.
Los Angeles is huge. Black LA is this big.
When I was growing up, I thought it was only blacks in LA. And then I started traveling and
Soon
moving
as you
around.
go a half
said,
a block, you
where
be like,
are the blacks at?
niggas?
Where are the black
You
people
can
at?
go to some places in LA, and I'm talking about prime LA and not see black people.
It's whole
You're
colleges out there
not
with no black
going
people in there.
nowhere in New York and not gonna see a nigga within the block. That spot what's the spot in Brooklyn? Benson Hurst.
Yeah.
It's even some niggas that live over there, and they not even supposed to live over there. Them
That's
people
Jewish
that kick
area.
their
That's
ass and all
Jewish
kind of shit.
That's a Jewish
It's
area
different,
right there.
man. Like it's different. So I think that's my point. So when Cyhi says from the streets, he doesn't mean that they were dope dealers or gang members or jackers or stick-up kids or blockers or none of that. He means they grew up in the environment to experience the life that hip-hop has talked about this whole time, the perspective that hip-hop has talked about the whole time. Public Enemy gave you the ghetto's perspective on politics.
So let me ask you a question. So say you did not grow up in that area, but you have friends and family that grew up in that area. Does Cyhi have a problem with that person who's talking about it, or?
I don't know. He didn't really. He put a bunch of tweets. I'm just talking about the main tweet.
How do you feel about that?
His issue is this. His issue. I've been telling Trap the same thing. I don't want to hear no nigga just good with words. Like Cannabis is different. Cannabis from New York. He gonna say a bunch of fly shit because he from fucking New York. He gonna use a bunch of lingo, and you gonna just hear it, and then you gonna learn some shit.
Well, let Lex tell it. J. Cole from New York.
Wow, I can't stand that shit, man.
I'm not doing this with y'all. Y'all trying to trick me. Anyway, and again, it's like Cannabis. It's different because he gonna talk. You're gonna be like, yeah, Sonny, he gonna pop that shit. You're gonna be like, ooh, it was a flavor. Now it's niggas who actually just reading out the dictionary, rapping. They don't have no flavor. They just really just talking like regular rapping. It's like a fucking doctor or a teacher. And I'm not saying a teacher can't be dope.
Mix of a teacher or a doctor.
And I'm not saying a teacher can't be dope, but it's a teacher rapping. And a teacher might be dope if he rap about teaching class, and he might figure out how to make it dope.
So you think that some of these, they need to be have a professor in front of Professor Cole?
No, we're not talking about Cole. So listen, again, I think Cole is a fantastic MC. I keep saying this over and over again. Y'all keep trying to trick me in this trick bag. I just think he's pseudo deep when it comes to these topics.
Okay.
That's it.
That was a good way to put it right there.
Yeah, that actually was a good way to.
It.
That was actually a good way to put it.
I think it's just pseudo deep, but it's
And
not
that's
that
why you
he's
don't.
not.
And that's why you don't want to listen to it, right? And that's why you don't want to listen
not
to it. Right?
interested. That's all. When I hear the right song that get me into it, then I go take the journey. Like that, I'm not interested in the brand just to take the journey.
Not taking this goddamn journey.
Somebody might play one song and I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna check the whole thing out. That's how it always been for me. The people who I like are the people I take the journey into. When I'm into somebody's brand, Scarface, when I'm into somebody's brand, I take the journey. GNX is a certain thing. When I heard a certain thing, I took the journey. That's my partner. And I'm glad I took the journey, but I don't take every journey just because an album come out. That's just me. I don't take every journey just because the album come out.
I do.
I feel like you're starting to get into a space where you're gonna have to take a little more journeys.
No.
Yeah.
I think you're going to, I think you owe it to the lunch table to take a journey or two.
No.
In order to sit there and have an opinion upon something, you gotta
that's why I won't have an opinion on an album.
You gotta
then you're shortening up, you're shortening up subject matter then, B. You know what I'm saying?
Not
like
really.
that.
I don't have to talk about J. Cole's album to talk about hip hop.
I think people would like to hear you talk about it though. Or
they don't care about my opinion on J. Cole.
Hold on, somebody at my door. Hold on, babe.
I think people kind of care. And even especially if we're gonna talk about J. Cole and shit, I think people kind of care what you think about his album for sure. Like what you think about his album.
Why the fuck would J. Cole or anybody care what I think?
J. Cole don't give a fuck what you think about his album.
J. Cole probably care more than everybody.
So they do. So he does care. You just got finished saying why would J. Cole?
I said why would J. Cole?
But when I said it rubbed you the wrong way. You was like,
why would J. Cole's fans care about what I think about his album? I don't care what nobody think about Scarface album.
I'm talking about the lunch table, not J. Cole's fans.
I don't think the lunch
because
table
you didn't brainwash the lunch table. Lunch table don't like J. Cole no more.
They brainwashed me.
No, you didn't poison the lunch table.
They brainwashed me. They was like, Glass, you been sleeping. This nigga been dirty macking. And I went and looked and they was right.
This nigga said,
come on, oh man, my bad.
Come drink this Kool-Aid lunch table. We hate J. Cole now. Like, it's crazy. Lunch table.
I'm not talking about Cole's place in hip hop, Daddy. I don't have a place. I'm not rating him. I'm saying just off what I've digested over his career. I'm not ranking him. I told you I think I compared him to the greatest power forward ever.
But and then that's another thing. You start comparing him to power forward. And I thought, it's crazy because that's how fucking smart you are. That was a great comparison, but I'm kind of wondering how did you come up with this comparison when you don't listen to his music?
It's not I don't listen to his music. I've heard a lot of J. Cole's music. I'm just not listening to the new stuff or a lot of the stuff that I've been hearing lately. I'm not into it.
How many albums would you say you listen to J. Cole?
Maybe 2, but I've heard a bunch of
singles. And that was enough to call him Tim Duncan.
Yeah, because at that point I'm looking at what he's achieving, what he's doing, and how talented he is.
Okay. All right.
No, I didn't call J. Cole Kenny G. I'm saying, listen, I'm saying Trap was saying specifically that could never happen in hip hop. And I said it happened over the last 18 years. I said we had a Kenny G over hip hop had a Kenny G over the last 18 years. Hip hop had an Elvis over the last 18 years. That's what I was saying. I'm not calling him. I'm talking about the Owl. The Owl he was Kenny G. No, it's not. I'm not going to listen to the album. I'm saying when the album, listen, today where I'm at, because there's so much music, right? If I'm not into your brand, like I need something to make me be interested in listening.
Nigga, if the nigga is not 75 years old, you don't give a fuck about him.
GNX was dope. I listened
to GMX, that is your homeboy. Like, of course. Nigga, you don't watch basketball that much either. Nigga, like you don't be watching all the games on the NBA, but you'll come watch my game and shit because I'm your friend. Nigga, like you know.
But I watch games too outside of that.
Every blue moon, nigga. You ain't be just watching all the games, nigga. You 3 times a week. It's a game on every day. Nigga, and your ass, but all I'm saying is, nigga, at the end of the day, I know you well enough to know.
I listened to the Wale album. I liked it a lot.
You listened to the whole Wale album?
Yeah, I jammed the whole thing. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, nigga, because you probably turned on the first joint and heard a 90s R&B and said, oh, let me listen to this.
I mean, I would hear the same thing from J. Cole.
I think you should just listen. I think you should get a first track a chance. and just see if you could, like, next time you go down to down to LA or some shit like that, just throw it in.
I'm not giving that much time to something. Like I
What,
have to.
you said
really
a lot of
get-
music out. What is out?
I
You
mean,
look like it's a grip.
right now I'm enjoying GNX.
You don't. You
I
so
grew
you
up
still
at a
making
time-
GNX on a daily basis?
Every other day. I'm jamming GNX all the time. I'm from a different class of people, bro. I really used to enjoy albums. I'm still jamming Doggy Style and Chronic. And
Exactly. That's my point.
and
You still listening
Blade
to motherfucker.
and Victory Lap. I'm jamming. I got albums. You know how many albums I could play? I got like 57, 80 albums I could just
Nigga, I can't remember. I can't remember when I got in your car if it was an 8-track in there. Nigga, because that's what you listening to. You listen to a bunch of old ass niggas.
Songs in the key of life. That's fire.
Exactly. Start naming the shit you really listening to.
I listen. I listen.
Frankie Beverly.
Yep, for
Fuck,
sure.
exactly.
I was listening, but I've been listening to GNX almost every other day.
You're not
You
giving
jamming.
you're not giving new shit that much of a shot unless it's fucking Dot or I'm actually
listen to
surprised you
Wale.
watch. I'm actually
Wale.
surprised you listen to
You
Wale.
know what? No, I got the Nas and Premier album. I'll be jamming
Because
that.
them niggas is old.
No, it's not because the album is cool. I like the album.
You listen to Nas because he's old. He's older in the nigga. Let one of these younger artists
I definitely be jamming at Elton John.
for
That's my
sure.
go-to.
Yeah, that nigga listens to some Elton John. Yeah, that nigga because, and I don't blame you. All that shit is good, great music. But come on, man, you gotta open it. You gotta listen.
That's
to
what I'm saying, Mike. J.
What
Cole
happened?
music is a bank shot.
Oh my god.
Back on
That's
this Tim
what Cole
Duncan
do.
shit. You back on this Tim Duncan shit again?
No, I'm saying it's a bank shot. It's just clean. Like you know he gonna knock it out. He gonna hit the square, put it down. It's always been that. And when it was new and fresh, and I was just learning about it, I was like, man, this is a dope. I enjoyed it. This is like a good bank shot.
Niggas just be crazy.
That's another thing, Hempsism. I gotta also believe you. The only person that's got through that I didn't believe was Rick Ross.
I don't think J. Cole has anything in this thing that you wouldn't believe, though.
I don't believe how the shit he's talking about, even on the mixtape, building up into it.
You don't believe
But
that?
he don't talk about nothing.
What is he saying that's unbelievable?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What are you
What
talking
he
about?
do to somebody in a battle?
That was old shit.
That was on the mixtape.
That was,
How everybody else got bots except him?
you don't believe that?
I know it's not true. I know.
I mean, because he ain't putting no names to nobody.
I'm also not into rappers just rapping about rappers. Like I'm kind of
Rapping.
real life into it.
I mean, I could understand that. Unless it's Rick Ross. That nigga running around here talking about,
Boss.
yeah, this nigga Sosa.
Boss.
That nigga, I keep saying this. He's diet,
Noriega. The
he's
real
diet
Noriega.
Kanye. Kanye is already diet nigga. Right? Kanye already like a cut nigga. Kanye like diet nigga, right? But Kanye is absolutely an insane scientist, one of the greatest scientists to ever make rap music. Even though he a diet nigga, and I'll be like, man, that was some hella iffy shit to say. It's fucking Kanye West. Artistically, this motherfucker brilliant. And I ain't listened to his fucking albums since 6 albums. 6 albums, I ain't listened to Kanye album. Because I'm off the brand. I'm like, you on some bullshit. He would have to figure out how to make it interesting and authentic to me.
It's been
for me to vibe
6
in.
albums?
6
Since
albums,
Ye?
bro.
Since
Since
Ye?
Since Ye.
Yeah?
Yep.
Yee. Trap, come on now.
My bad. My bad.
I haven't listened to the last Kanye 6 albums.
You know, the Vultures, but the Vulture one.
Either one.
Vulture
And my
2,
boys on that motherfucker.
Donda 1, Donda 2. What's the other 2?
Kanye ain't no damn smoke from sinners. Kanye ain't nothing about him, that nigga or nothing. Kanye ain't that type of nigga at all. Kanye looked up to, listen, his dream girl was Marilyn Monroe. His icon is Walt Disney. And he said Donald Trump was like a father figure.
That's ridiculous.
I'm off.
Oh, okay. That's all I'm saying, G. In the space that you are in, you a goddamn hip hop gatekeeper.
He'll be back when Bully come out.
You stream about music.
You think him apologizing in the Wall Street Journal is gonna make me listen? Glasses, low.
He'll be back.
Like you know Glasses.
It seems like you should listen to some of this shit, though.
So you think he could write an apology that he does a paid ad in the Wall Street Journal, and that's gonna make me listen.
You'll be back.
Do that seem like my mark? You know me as a.
Yeah, I know you. I know you. I know
Kind
you.
of store though.
I know you, and you'll be back.
You're a hip hop historian. You hip hop connoisseur.
but
You don't feel like you should listen to some of this shit?
But it's like they're not even artistically dense enough for me to care. Like they're not culturally, not artistically. Okay. Kanye for sure is artistically dense enough. Cole is not, but neither is culturally dense enough for me to have to listen.
I completely stopped listening to albums altogether. Nigga, I stopped. But when Trap was talking about songs in the key of life, and then we start talking about all these, we talk about these artists, I felt obligated to like, all right, let me listen to some of this shit so I can have a educated opinion on this. You don't think that you should have to listen to some of this shit?
Yeah.
Like, the shit.
Kanye or Cole.
I don't have an opinion about his music.
Okay.
Like Kanye made enough music, and let me tell you how many Kanye albums I've enjoyed.
You're more of a catalog person now.
College Dropout, Late Registration, Graduation, Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Yeezus, Life of Pablo, Yay, Watch the Throne, Cruel Summer. That's 9 albums of Kanye that I really enjoy. Do you know how few people have 9 albums that I've? You know, that's my top 5. That's why he's in there. He has 9 albums that I actually enjoy. I could play all 9 of these albums and enjoy it.
All I'm saying.
Of course, I don't need to get no more of this album. I don't need to hear the new Bully to enjoy fucking Kanye. I got 9 other albums that I could just jam.
But if Bully comes out and then I think niggas want to hear. I would never fucking listen to a Mobb Deep album in my motherfucking life. But I knew he was going. I'm sorry. I'm from the West Coast, nigga. I don't listen. I'm not listening to whole West Coast, whole Mobb Deep albums. Yeah, them niggas was just never. I listen to some songs, but I never just want to. But because we talk about the shit, I was like, all right, let me go listen to the Mobb Deep album. You don't think that you should?
How was it? How was it to you?
It was good. It was what I imagined a Mobb Deep album to sound like. Like it was good. I never thought Mobb Deep was trash. I just never listened to a whole Mobb Deep album. You don't think that you should, if we're gonna talk about Code, if we're gonna talk about, hey, you're gonna be a hip hop gatekeeper. You don't think you should listen to hip hop?
I don't have to listen to it all. It's not necessarily just the art. J. Cole is in the yard. We're not trying to determine if J. Cole should be in the yard. We all know J. Cole's hip hop. I'm just saying.
No, you do not know for certain that J. Cole.
I've said it 1 million times. J. Cole is. That's not even a debate.
Okay, so he is 100% hip hop.
100%.
Okay. No, I'm just saying because at one point he seemed a little. He was like, "Damn, is J. Cole hip hop?"
No, that's because she said that to me and I thought about it, but I couldn't even question it. Was J. Cole's hip hop?
Okay.
What I'm saying is, Kanye is already diet cultural to me when it comes to black people. He diet black people. Kanye is diet black people. Like all the people I like that's black, they black for sure. Right? They black.
Okay.
Kanye already diet black, but he's artistically brilliant. Like Kanye finna say a bunch of anti-black shit that just piss me off and make me just look at him crazy, right? You'll call this man a father figure. Nicki calling this man handsome. You know, he gonna get up there. He gonna say slavery's a choice. He gonna get up there, wear Ku Klux Klan hood. He gonna get up there and do everything in the world. He gonna idolize white people. That's gonna drive me crazy, right? I'm gonna be looking like, why is this motherfucking nigga idolizing white people? He gonna do 1,000 things that's gonna show me he cut culturally. He a diet nigga,
right? And
I'm okay with that because he's artistically brilliant. J. Cole is diet nigga and diet artistically.
Oh my God.
Is that bad?
It is bad.
Why?
Doesn't mean it's untrue. Like doesn't mean it's untrue, but it's bad. It's harsh.
She like diet nigga and diet. Like I can go listen to, if I want to have a diet nigga, but that's artistically unbelievable, I'll go listen to Kanye West.
Pause. Okay. But I get that. I got that.
Not saying he's not a black man. When I'm saying nigga, I don't mean like a nigga like that's just mean any black person. I mean like a street urban cultural juggernaut. Like when I listen to Scarface, I get the H. Like when I listen to Nas, I get the Bridge. When I listen to Jay, I get Marcy. Like when I listen to the Dog, I get the Beach. Like I get the niggas, I get the blackness of all the street urban cultural it is, right? I get the full dense version. When I listen to Kanye, like I wouldn't listen to Kanye to get Chicago. I'm sorry. I would listen to Common. I listen to Lou. I listen to Do or Die. I wouldn't listen to Kanye to get Chicago.
Do or Die.
Who's that shit? Who's Lou? Oh, Lupe.
I wouldn't listen to Kanye to get Chicago. Like when I want to take my trip to Chicago, my plane ticket and hip hop to Chicago, Kanye is not the ticket I'm booking. No, I don't think Cole is soft. I think Cole is a man. I don't think Cole, you finna be putting your hands on Cole. I think Cole gonna stand up for himself. But that's not, I'm not talking about him as a man. I'm talking about how I digest hip-hop, I'm looking to digest culture. If I wanted to hear music, I would go listen to Stevie Wonder. If I want to hear all-time great music, I can go listen to Stevie Wonder or Hall & Oates or some really all-time great musicians. When I listen to hip-hop, I want good music and excellent culture. That's what makes hip-hop different, right? We're not competing with the best musicians. Like, you don't hear nothing on there that's fucking with, the girl is mine with, Quincy Jones.
Right,
like, you don't get that. You don't get the funk, brother. You don't get the musicality of Motown. No, you get some niggas recycling some dope ass shit, but then the culture's supposed to make up for it artistically. Does that make sense?
No. I remember we talked about this before, and I agree with you.
So I'm not looking to hip hop for just music. If you don't got no culture in your hip hop, if your shit is like lightly seasoning culture, I'ma just drive around it. Facts. I can go listen to Parliament Funkadelic if I want to hear great music. Them niggas could play. These niggas can't play. You supposed to have culture in hip hop. Supposed to be like culture, like when you listen and you just taking a trip and it's somewhere else and I'm learning about somewhere that's not where I'm at, but that feel like where I'm at.
You're saying that Cole lacks culture in his music, correct? That's what I was want to get this understood.
Yes. I don't get the streets, urban culture from his shit at a high level. Like, I like my shit concentrated.
Do we have any under 30s at the lunch table at all? Any 30-year-olds, 30 and under at the lunch table? I just wonder that sometimes.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know in the chat, please.
I wonder that because G is talking for all the old dinosaurs.
Let us know. Just say, yeah. Put your hand up if you're under 30. If you're 30 or under.
I agree. I do think Kanye is an issue. Kanye purposely look up to white people. The Churro said he's me. Somebody said they're 31. Why are you asking them? 29.
I'm just
31.
asking because when you say this and a lot of people agree with it, I just be wondering how old are some of these niggas when they agree with, because it shit just sound very old manish. Get off my lawn. Not saying it's bad though.
Yeah, but I think you're not giving credence to my thoughts when you kind of
well, no. I'm giving credence to your thoughts because it's coming from a mature. You
know, when you hear J. Cole, you feel like you get culture? You feel like you learned about Fayetteville?
No.
I mean, all these albums?
No.
What did you learn about Fayetteville?
I didn't learn shit about Fayetteville.
Name a gang in Fayetteville.
What you mean? 26 niggas wow. 26 niggas wow.
What does 26 mean?
Okay, but I don't know what the
name a gang in Long Beach, coach.
A gang in Long. Insane.
Sure, right? Okay, you get that, right? Again, Cole is light in culture. Like, he's just light in culture. I'm not shitting on him. Like, he's a.
I think you listen to this album, you'll get something. I think that's why you should take a chance and listen to the album. Though. I think this album.
You tell me what's their version of the Timberlands? Like, our version of Timberlands is the Chucks. What's their version of Timberlands?
Got some Chucks on it today. Huh?
I mean, anywhere that
all these albums, coach. All these albums, Trap.
He was more or less. That's when I got to go back to what Lex was saying, because he was giving off the culture of I won't even say the Queens thing.
You know why you don't know? Because he never told you.
Okay, but look, I'm not even trying to debate or argue anything you're saying right now. These are all facts. I'm just
everywhere where black people meet up together, cult wise, has a thing. This is not unique to places. Like, y'all got to stop believing that just because the artist that you're listening to doesn't know, because they're probably not from the street.
Let me ask you a question.
They just don't know.
When you were younger, do you feel like you gave artists a little more of a shot back in the day?
Yes, because I didn't.
That's what I'm saying here.
Yeah,
you have a full formed ideal of how you consume music right now. And that's why I say old folk. I'm not trying to take away from what you're saying.
I'm saying it, but if this is your age group and this is the album that you're artist, you should listen to it.
I agree.
But I'm saying, what that got to do with me? I'm telling you, it's not a question if he's good or bad. I'm telling you, he's culturally light.
and you
It's not
understand that.
because of age. It's because he's culturally liked.
I think it plays into it.
No,
Because I think you being able
I
to
love King
grow
Papa.
and form your ideals on who you listen to and how you want to consume your music.
Yes, but that's also because it's like when you're a little kid. Like, right, King told us McDonald's is his favorite burger. He forgot that his favorite burger even elevated.
Right. Okay.
Because right when you young, you don't know better. You just whatever sweet.
And that's what I'm saying. You're coming from the point of a know better. You got to know better.
I have better taste buds than somebody 25. Somebody 25, J. Cole is the greatest thing they ever heard.
And this is why I asked who's at the lunch table with the age group. Because I'm trying to wonder, because a lot of niggas agree with you. I'm trying to see if they agree with you because they're older, they've already understand how they consume their music, or do we got some young people that like,
I can't imagine. Shout out to Shy Nose. I think J. Cole don't make bad albums. He's really good. It's not just because something is good don't mean I want to, digest it. Like, Future is good. I don't want to digest it. Like, some shit I just ain't digesting. That's all. Y'all listen to everything. I don't let everything invade my mental space.
I blame you for getting me to listen to everything. I wasn't listening to everything before this shit. I know. And that shit was awesome. It's the greatest album of all time to me now.
But it's rich in culture.
And for sure, facts. But I'm not
finna tell you go try the cheeseburger at McDonald's if you never had it. And you know what, Coach? You need to try the cheeseburger and that's what y'all doing. And I'm like, I get it, but I'm cool.
Bro, before I joined the lunch table, before I came to the shit, I wasn't listening to all this much music. And I listen to music. I felt like I love music and I listen to it. But I start listening to more music when I start fucking with y'all.
It's trap shit I listen to right now, that trap love. I don't try to get trapped to go listen to no albums.
Nigga, you'd be like, I like this nigga from in the Bay, or I like this nigga from there, and I'll go check the shit out. Or Trap will be like, oh, songs of the kid life, I'll go check it out. The lunch table will say some shit, and I'll be like, all right, let me go check it out.
But it's J. Cole. We've all heard It's fucking J. Cole. He's a fucking global star. We've all heard J. Cole.
I just feel like if I'm going to speak on a nigga, I at least want to hear
exactly, Coach,
what the fuck he talking about on this album or on that. If we're gonna talk about Mobb Deep, I ain't no Mobb Deep listener, but I want to listen to the
Mobb Deep album, and I didn't talk.
I would have never listened to that Nas album. I fuck with Nas. I like Nas, but the new Nas, I don't love the new Nas.
Fall off is 1 hour and 41 minutes. Y'all niggas is crazy.
I drive a lot, nigga. I'll be taking 2 hours. I'm gonna take a 2-hour drive on Wednesday.
You mean
I'm
gonna
throw some shit in there?
Playing War?
I've listened to this shit already though. I've heard this shit.
I can hear Slipping in the Darkness is better than every J. Cole song ever made. I could just keep listening to that over and over again.
Just think what I'm saying. I know how you feel about old music. If you only
I feel like this about great music. I don't care if it's old, new, great.
And a lot of old music is great. But that's what you feel too, though. You think that rap can't even compare.
No, what makes it compare is the culture. Okay. Like how we conduct ourselves over it. Like we can't compete with the music of Slip in the Darkness. That music is crazy. That's better than every hip-hop production ever. Slipping in the Darkness, that music is just like, man, it fucked you up. Boy, that shit fire. The music is next level.
I don't even want to start talking about no old shit. This nigga going.
Where we compete at is when we start providing this street urban culture. And that's where our art elevates to the greatest arts. That's where a song could be as good as Thriller. You know what I'm saying? Because when you put the culture to it, it's like, woo, that art is crazy. So I'm saying, I need culture when I digest hip hop.
And for some reason, niggas think I'm just a super love. I like J. Cole,
Trap
guys.
is a Cole fan.
I don't love like I'm not a fan of no artist. Like I'm not a fan of no artist, dude. I'm a fan of my dad.
So I'm saying, so when I listen to people, for the most part, everybody not named Rick Ross, I listen to them for. I'm not a Lil Wayne fan. I
don't look at
I'm for sure old.
Like I need the culture. I need the flavor, bro. Like when I'm finna digest music, flavor, season it. Where is the seasoning, bro? If it don't got enough Fayetteville seasoning for me, I don't want to fuck with it. I'm not digesting that shit. Like that's not to say I haven't tasted other meals. They were good. I was like, oh, this is cool. It was like cool.
I will say this though. When I listen to J. Cole album, I feel more Fayetteville from that album than I feel anything in Canada from Drake.
Which is why I said he's hip hop. I'm not King Philip. I'm not making comments on the album.
I do know 260 something
on the brand. I'm making
they wild. I know that.
I don't have nothing to say about that album. I'm saying his brand historically. Okay, here, all y'all sitting at this table. Shout out to the table. Y'all all sit at the table. Trap and J. Cole fan. He listened to the album.
I like J. Cole. I really like J. Cole.
Okay, fire. But Trap is a
I'm
real
a
J. Cole
hip hop.
fan.
I'm a
You
hip
enjoyed
hop
the album.
fan. You
Shout out
gotta.
to the lunch table. Let's do the
try to
test.
keep getting that off though. I'm a hip hop fan, bro. And if a person
you
put out
like
a
J.
hip hop
Cole.
album, I'll give.
I like J.
If
Cole.
a person put out a hip hop album, I'm gonna give it a chance. Listen to
That's
it.
a lie.
and
It's
decide-
ton of
no.
West Coast hip hop albums you never gave a chance.
No. If somebody would to tell me like, yo, listen, yo, check this artist out
somebody
on the
gotta
West
tell
Coast, this. Because I used to, every Friday I was listening to every new album that came out. I give them a 4-song
I don't want to do
limit.
this is what I'm saying. Okay,
I'm telling
here's
you
the
that.
test. What kind of cars do they drive in Fayetteville? On the West Coast, what kind of cars? What kind of cars do street urban people drive, Cyhi, on the West Coast? Like, what's a car?
El Camino.
Right, sure, Coach. What's a car? What's a branded car? Like a lowrider, right?
Yeah, like a Chevy.
What about in Houston, Coach? What about in Houston, Trap? What's it called, Trap?
But we ride low riders out here.
A dunk. It's called a dunk.
I said Miami.
All right. A Chevy, a box Chevy,
Slab,
something like
slab.
that. A slab.
What kind of shoes do people in New York wear?
Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones.
What do they wear in LA?
I got some on right now. Cyhi.
Right? What kind?
Got some Chucks on.
Chucks, right? Tim's, Chuck. Okay,
Yeah,
you got that, right?
got some
What kind of
Chucks.
glasses do people wear in New Orleans? No, or in Detroit?
Some buffs.
Buffs, right? Okay. What's a word? What's a slang word from New Orleans?
You can't really do
What's
this
the
test.
slang word from New Orleans?
Voted.
Give me
Can't
one
really
of
do
those
this.
things for Fayetteville.
Wildin'.
They take their t-shirts off, they run and they swing it around their head, and they
in
do it.
Charlotte.
Well,
Give me one of those things from Fayettille.
Freak League. Because I don't know what the fuck that gotta be.
But that test kind of doesn't work on Cole because Cole just started really representing where he's from though like that. It's like and I said the reason why he was doing it is to basically feel like he was attached to something though. So because he couldn't really attach himself to Queens because he wasn't from Queens. So now you start to hear and it more so went along into like I guess that was the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this is a whole storytelling album. So he had to tell a story about where he's from. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't done it his whole career.
So listen to the continuity of what I'm saying.
Hold on. So now from here, you might start getting more culture relevant stuff.
Tell me on the album. Like give me a couple things on the album and I'm in.
2 6 niggas wow. 2 6 niggas wow.
It's like the
2 6 niggas wow.
Give me some of the.
I gotta listen. I'm gonna tell you on Monday. I'm gonna give it a whole
album.
culture.
You gave it an 8 and a 9. And you don't know nothing.
No, I gave it an 8.
Coach, you gave it a 9. Give me one of those things.
Well, no, but say it again.
Any of the cultural things about Fayetteville.
Got nightclubs.
So they have nightclubs, huh? Like
niggas listening to country music out there. You know. Man.
You know why y'all don't know? Because he's
fucking
lighting
culture. No. It was a lot of culture references on that album, though. B. I just can't tell you off the hand. I can't tell you on top of the head right now. I can't tell you on top of the head. But there was a lot of culture references on that album. It's like the way.
That's what I'm saying. We just digest music different for different reasons. Like y'all just
I digest music for good music, though, B. You know what I'm saying?
He wants to hear the music and he wants to be in that place now.
Yeah.
That's what hip hop is always.
He listening to it and he wants to be in Fayetteville.
He wants to sit there. Consistency. I ain't asked for nothing else that I ain't asked from every other great in hip hop.
He took you there. He took you there though. He took you there on his album though. That's what I'm saying. You need to listen to it. He took you there on his album.
I didn't feel like I was in Fayetteville when I listened to the album Trap. I felt like I was getting close to it though.
Yeah, he told you about the town.
Like I flew by and looked down at it a little bit.
Especially that first disc. The first disc he definitely did. It's probably Air Force Ones.
You don't know, okay? What's they cars, Trap?
Probably Honda Civics.
You don't know. What's
they? That's
a good pull, Trap.
Yeah, Honda Civics. Yeah, because he's been driving around in that. That's what he's driving around and giving out them CDs.
Him.
All right. Well, that's probably a common car.
What's their glasses? That's a common car across America.
Ray-Bans.
You don't know. What kind of glasses do we wear?
Lokes.
You know.
Right? Ray-Bans. And then what they call?
Yeah, but
Can you hear this? You can't hear this, right?
No.
All right, cool. Listen, I'm trying to hear some of the music.
So
right now.
when y'all asking me this, and I'm telling y'all, I'm not shitting on. I'm telling y'all why I'm not into it. I expect culture from hip hop.
I think, you know what I think it is, though? This is what I think it is, Coach. This is what I really think it is, Coach. I think he's afraid to listen to the album because he think he might like the album. And he think if he likes the album, he's going to be going against his homie. Because I told him this last night, though, right? He tried to tell me right now. It's no reason he doesn't like, this is what it is right now. Example, right? So now, Coach, right?
Tell you what it is.
Hold on, please. I've been sitting here quiet for a long time. Right? Let me say something real quick.
Not telling you to talk the whole time.
Hold on. You don't want me to say this right now. You don't want me to say what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say.
I want you to say it.
So now listen, right? So Coach, now, right? Say you meet somebody, I'm not gonna use myself as an example, but you meet somebody through Glasses, right? You meet somebody through Glasses, you get cool with them, and then he does some grimy shit to Glasses. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That Glasses stop fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? He stopped fucking with him.
Trap turning Bishop now.
But then Glasses goes back and gets cool with him again.
Right.
Are you gonna be cool with that dude again? The dude did some grimy ass shit to Glasses, but Glasses looked past it and was like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna get past that. Are you the type of person to go, nah, fuck that. I'm not fucking with that nigga no more. That's your man, but don't bring
That's how I
be.
be. I be like, that's your homeboy. I'm gonna let y'all go through y'all ups and downs, trials and tribulations. I'm gonna stay out of it.
And that's what Glasses is doing with Cole right now. Know what I'm saying?
Why
he apologized.
Listen to me.
He apologized and everything, but it's still fuck Cole. It's still fuck Cole in his book. He's not giving Cole no grace.
Don't you think I would just say that? I'm proving my thought to you. Why are we talking about anything else?
As loyal as Glasses is, I feel like he couldn't even. Now, the problem with Glasses is he's so articulate and he's so smart to where even if that was why he was doing it, he can come out here and
he could dance out of that shit.
Give us another reason. Because why would he? Why would he like J. Cole? Is the question. Like, why would he? I don't blame him.
He liked him when he was that man. When he was that man, he liked him.
I couldn't like J. Cole either. I was him.
He listened to all the albums when he was that man.
I've been having the same fatigue the whole time.
He did some snake shit. To that. Fuck that nigga forever. I don't give a fuck if you apologize.
I don't blame him. I don't even blame him.
That's why you're not listening to the album. He feel like he'd be disloyal to listen to that album right now. He'd be disloyal to come here and be like, yo, J. Cole album's all right. He'd be disloyal. He look at that shit being disloyal right there. It's fuck J. Cole forever to him.
Hey, you might not fucking with Cole.
I know I'm on to it.
So why would I just not say that?
Ask yourself the question. I don't know.
It's not true. That's why I'm not saying it. Why would I not say it to you?
You think it's too dumb. That's why.
If he was to hear that, exactly. It's too simple. It's too simple.
He said it's too simple. Exactly. It's too simple.
There's no way in the world he could come up on this shit and go, yo, that J. Cole album's all right. Yo, I'm telling you.
Why not?
But no. Hey, that is crazy. If you listen to J. Cole and it was good, could you come out here and say it was good?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
So he got it.
Why would I not say it's good?
So you know what? To avoid that, he just won't listen to it.
He avoiding it.
Yeah. So instead of y'all,
avoid that, he
what you're doing. He juked the album.
So instead of y'all respecting what I'm saying to you,
I hate when he does this. I respect it.
Y'all gonna come to another.
Never mind. Fine. We respect it.
No,
we respect it. I don't like when he does that. Make it feel all bad and shit.
Oh, I know the real reason. I know what the reason is.
I respect it. Yeah, now
I know what the reason is. You said fuck. It's fuck J. Cole forever. Fuck J. Cole. You snake my man, B. You snake my man. I'm not listening to your motherfucker. I'm not listening to your album, B. It's over. You're not gonna listen for me. It's over.
This
shit happened. I respect it. I respect it though, bro. I respect it.
No. But now we have to respect his other reasoning now too, because he's.
Why would y'all just not believe?
I respect that one too.
Hey, ever since he came for had Doechii back, he started doing this shit now. I noticed that shit. You guys don't want to listen to my point of view, and then he started doing that shit, make me feel bad. I get it though. I'm fine. I respect it.
All I'm saying is, why would y'all not believe it? Y'all act like what I'm saying is wrong.
I believe you.
Do y'all agree that J. Cole is culturally like?
I'm sorry, my daughter. What'd you say? Say it again. Can you read the question one more time? Sorry.
Before I answer that, let me ask you a question. Do you think Fayetteville is culturally confused?
No.
Do you think that they are kind of like the little brothers of New York?
No.
Okay, so you think it's a lot of culture?
I think the problem is we don't know none.
Because that's what I kind of wonder sometimes.
I know y'all favorite go-to is like it was the same thing y'all was saying with Drake, where y'all was like, well, I don't
say shit about
that's because Toronto don't have no culture. It's like, yes, they do. They have a street urban culture there. Like, he's just not from
it. Okay. So are you hating on him because he's not from the street culture?
No. I don't. Why am I hating on him at all?
Because you saying he's just not from the street culture. So
I'm saying I'm not interested in this album anymore because I think he's culturally light. And then I'm not into his brand.
He's street culturally light. Street urban.
No, he's saying in general though too.
I'm saying what else would it be?
Too.
I think G only wants to like shit if it has street urban culture.
What else? What other culture? Would I be listening to a Jewish rapper rapping about being Jewish? Would I listen to a fucking Italian rapper rapping about being Italian? Why would I listen to that?
But do you think that's unfair? You listen to other genres of music, like Elton John. You listen to Elton John, but that nigga is not.
But he's not trying to be this. Elton John came out was like, yeah, I'm Elton John, Sir Elton John from England. I'm not listening.
Do you think that J. Cole ever tried to be something that he's not?
I keep telling you, that's kind of my thing is when, if 26, if 23, 24 years, right? If he went to St. John's in 2003,
okay,
that means he's been successful since 2008 or 9, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's doing his thing. Why would you say in 2026 that people are wild from the street? Like, that's not your experience anymore.
So if his homeboys are from the street and they telling him about the shit, he can't come rap about it.
No, I think it's more or less more to do with him just telling a story though, bro. I understand what you're saying though. But I think he's just being an author and just telling a story though, bro. I don't think he's trying to go in no gangster bag and no.
I don't understand how that's bad though. If a nigga, if he not from the streets, he rich. That nigga don't know nothing about these streets no more unless somebody else is telling it. He got a brother, a cousin, or somebody like that who in the streets, and they come back and be like, "Hey man, that's why they wilding out there." And that nigga like. He can't tell the story. He can't tell us about the 2 6 niggas being wild.
There you go. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie DT. G likes to learn. I don't just like to digest stuff. That's exactly true. Too.
That makes sense. That's actually a whoever said that was a
DT.
That was great.
DT. He's right.
That was right. That was right.
I just don't like. I think J. Cole is just music, and sometimes I enjoy his music. He makes really good music. I've jammed his records a million times, but before I get to him, I would go to Kanye.
But see, my only problem with that comment, and that was a great comment actually, because it almost changed my mind. But my only problem with that is G listens to bullshit sometimes too.
No, he just sat here and said he jammed.
Nigga just said he likes to sometimes I just like to jam.
He just sat here and said he jammed J. Cole a million times.
Yes.
You jammed him a million times.
Listen to Rick Ross. You haven't learned shit from that.
I agree, and I keep
one iota of a nothing.
But that's also I give him credit because his music is that lush, and I enjoy his music of that labor. This is not rules for hip hop. This is how I digest music.
When did you come to this point where you feel like you couldn't digest J. Cole's music anymore?
It's not. I can't digest. I've listened to J. Cole's music since I listened to Port Antonio.
You listen to J. Cole?
I listened to the Mike Delete later before he deleted it later.
So it was that point right there where he was like, I can't digest this music no more. I'm done with his music.
No, it's not. It's not that I can't digest the music. It's like I have to be motivated to take my time to listen. And it's like nothing he's doing is motivating me. Just because music is available don't mean that I care to digest it.
I think he's having a great rollout right now that will make a person listen to the music, make 330,000 people listen to the music though, B. And you're just the one that's out of that. The one that's like, yo, I'm not listening to it. He hasn't done nothing.
Burgers. That just don't mean I'm finna go get a cheeseburger.
It's a great rollout that makes a lot of people interested with them hearing it though.
I guess I'm better than y'all.
Damn.
Oh, at least you said it this time.
I know.
At least you said it.
To impress.
At least you said it this time. Straight up. You straight up said it this time.
Yeah. Hey, that shit was just felt right for him to say it out loud like that.
At least you just said it this time.
Just get it off. Just say what you really want to say.
Well, that's not my consistent theme. I think in this particular thing, maybe this rollout to
he been want to say that shit
top
forever.
tier.
Mhm.
better than you.
It's a good rollout. It's a great rollout, actually.
If you say so,
No, it's a
I'm
great
not
rollout.
impressed.
What we
Have you
doing?
been seeing things that he been doing though?
Yes, I really
It's a
think
great
it's just
rollout.
kind of like whatever.
It's a great
Like a
rollout.
millionaire rolling around in his car and the CD, giving out CDs. I just think he keeps
Yeah,
selling
going
y'all
up
the
to
same.
going up to the college, going up to the
Not getting his
college and all
haircut.
that.
I just think he keep giving y'all the
Being
regular man
really-
dream, and something
being
about it
really,
just
like-
never felt regular man.
Being really like engaging to his audience, to his fans and stuff.
Okay,
I think it's dope.
I think
I'm not
with you, Trap. I
judging it.
think it's a dope rollout,
I think long as it worked for his people.
but it's not a. It's definitely not a. It's not a Clips rollout though.
But in this day and age, I think it's. I mean, like if from what we've been seeing though, I'm gonna say if Clips is number one rollout that we've seen in the past couple of years, then this might go up there at number 2.
Okay, and I agree with you on that too, Trap. Because rollouts ain't what they used to be. Like even like we were talking about Wale. Like what was that? Like
exactly, he ain't no rollout.
I think rollouts are
But I
just
think
baffling
J.
at
Cole
this
has
point. I don't know what they're doing anymore.
I think J. Cole has always been really solid at marketing to his fan base.
Yeah.
The people that follows J. Cole are into that kind of makeshift, I'm a regular guy marketing. Like I'm chasing my dreams playing basketball. I'm over here averaging 2 points. Look at me chasing my dreams. You could chase your dreams too. That worked for people. It don't work for me. Like I'm just not into that. Like I kind of demand a little bit more authenticity. I feel like that's just inauthentic.
I can see that from G.
Let me ask you this, though, y'all. Do you think what do you think is working better nowadays? What do you think we should see more of? Surprise drops or like strategic rollouts?
I mean, I don't know. I think you just gotta do what works for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Cole has mastered the people that support him. The people that support Cole feel like he's been selling them. I'm a regular guy. Look, I don't cut my hair. You can know this. I live right here. The neighbors think I'm selling dope. I'm having regular person problems. I folded my clothes with my girl. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what he sells. And I
blame you, Trap, for that.
I think there's no flavor on none of that. I don't think it's really flavored.
Fold clothes cold.
Right. I don't think it's flavored in any way. And I think at that point, then it's good art. Like he's a great record maker. He knows what he's doing, but I'd rather listen to Kanye West. Like I'm going to listen to Kanye if I was going to listen to that.
I agree with you.
They're in the same place. Like if I'm gonna get a burger, I'll just go to Five Guys. Like I get it. Y'all like, well, McDonald's is on every block and everybody eat it. I'm like, yeah, but I got time. I could just go to Five Guys.
I agree with you.
McDonald's got a new burger.
I agree.
I know, but Five Guys is right here, and I know In-N-Out is right there. I know
not about the Kanye shit, but everything.
What you should say is if I want a burger, I make one myself. That's what you could just say like that.
No, that's me making music. I'm saying, but I can go get a better burger. But that's
the equivalent right there. And I would not go if I want a burger. Like if somebody asks me where I can get a good burger from, I'm not pointing them towards no fast food restaurant.
But that's what you just did to me right now.
Well, I did it.
You did. You was like, and he sold 330,000. That mean the burger got to be good.
No. What I'm saying is that what I said within that was that this rollout that he had 300,000 people interested within hearing it, and you're sitting here saying, nah, it interests me.
That's
what I'm saying. Again, you're saying the same thing. I'm just not interested.
But I agree with G on the rollout. I think it depends on what your fan base wants from you. Because I think a dot surprise drop would probably work good for his fan base. But I don't think Cole could like.
GNX was a surprise drop. GNX was a surprise drop, wasn't it?
I think that shit could work good, but I think you got to understand your fan base. But I think as far as rollouts go, because I don't know what happened to rollouts. Niggas ain't doing them shit property no more.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty decent rollout.
I mean, because rollouts used to mean something. It wasn't just rolling them out for the sake of it. That's how they shipped albums.
About to super chat it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Trap late again. Be on time for that whack fade.
What?
Y'all can whack for that fade. Shout out to
65. Whack fade is crazy. Hey, Trap. Hey, don't let me lie to you. Hey,
this a 10. Y'all bugging.
That fade is fading, Trap. Trap. And then when you turn to the side, you can see. Hey, when you got some what in you?
Puerto Rican, man.
Hey, you turn to the side, you can see that Puerto Rican coming. Hey, them waves, them Puerto Rican waves.
There goes Chicago, brushing that weak ass fade.
Chicago.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $5. Coach was late because he was listening to J. Quill boring ass album.
I'm late.
Make you drive slower.
Man, I have a job.
Yeah, I got other things to do. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $10. Everywhere in the USA is crime field. Government got us all looking like BET turned to Hell Date into full-length film directed by Tyler Perry starring
It
Kid
went on
Rock
for
and
too long,
Sean Rock.
K-Way.
off
K-Way,
of
you
the
went on
love
for too
of Crack
long.
Rock.
It went on for too long, K-Way. You messed it all up, dude. You gotta get in and get out, K-Way.
Shout out to Ray Like the Sub. Thank you for the $5. There's so many subcultures within street culture that are personified through art. Hip hop is one, jazz is one, blues is one. I agree.
I like that. I agree with them. That
Wait a minute,
was
hold
great.
on.
Who said
You,
that?
wait a minute, no, you agree? Don't look at me.
That's
you
what
agree.
I just said.
You what?
No.
There are
This is a
Subcultures.
nigga who
subcultures-
hates
No.
subgenres.
No, I don't hate subgenres. Subcultures
Oh,
within street
shit.
urban cultures. Hip hop is one, jazz is one, blues. This
I
is
agree
what
with
I
that.
just been saying, y'all.
I agree
Okay,
with that.
I do agree with that, but
So everybody who dressed
Okay.
like hip hop
Okay.
or street culture is not hip hop. Street urban culture happens, right? Boom. And then we all dress like this. And then this nigga play jazz, this nigga make rock and roll, this nigga do hip hop.
And that's why I'm telling you that when it doesn't quantify that you gotta do this in order to be that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That's
though.
what makes it.
It's everything that come along with
that,
it.
what that white lady say. That's what makes it hip hop. You have to do that.
Just a little hip hop.
That's just a little hip hop.
I just wonder if the art forms are a little old school now. Can we start adding some more stuff?
Nah,
to these art
it's
forms?
evolved. It's evolved.
Things
It's
are
evolved.
evolving.
It's
I think we
evolved.
get out of that conversation
It's evolved.
probably at Sunday dinner. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Jill Scott album, fire, no skips.
Fire, fire,
I
K-Way. I was gonna say it too. I was gonna say K-Way be on his shit too.
But Trap, I would not normally listen to a Jill Scott album, but because Trap, he just said that, now I'm gonna go listen to Jill Scott.
It's fire, bro. It's fire.
Jid
Jid is on it. You gonna
but
listen
I'm
to that?
also into Jill Scott. She backs up her brand. Her brand is solidified. Shout out to Miss High Tech. Thank you for the $10. And this is why I said J. Cole creates art for people of color from Berkeley, California.
See,
there are selections that are hood and full of culture. Ninjas who grew up in the hood but wasn't part of it. Hood adjacent. Makes sense?
This colorist.
No, see, it's not because he light skinned. It's because he just
said
Berkeley.
Berkeley remind me of light skinned niggas to me. I think that's what
I want to make it feel good.
Shout out to Hammy, and you be playing that song, Phone Close. Shout out to Hammy 310. Thank you for the $5. Peace from Gardena. Coach, who are the absent black people that you want to see in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? You don't even know who in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Not all of them. I for sure don't know. But you know it's some. Y'all know it's some.
I don't think so. I think they're doing a good job. I see you getting out. I'm like, that's not bad. That was all right.
Master doing a good job. But hey, on Monday, I'm gonna do my homework and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna have some people for you.
Okay. We'll talk about that. Miss Peachy Peaches, thank you for the $20. Hearing versus listening is the issue. Coach and Trap struggle with this. Glasses said he'd rather have a white man that's right than a black man who gets it wrong. Rebel is the key word. They about to start calling y'all the Three Stooges. That's what it feel like.
Never call me a stooge.
Hey, Miss Peaches, I'm sorry. I don't normally say this, but Miss Peaches, that was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
Ain't nothing wrong with
terrible.
the Stooges.
Terrible.
That's what the fuck we look like. Larry Moore and Curly.
That was terrible.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. We can't trust Coach. He eats stove top.
That was fine.
He really do.
But Miss Peaches, that was atrocious.
That was fire, Miss Peaches. Don't listen
that
to
was
that.
terrible.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. G Coach and Trap arguing over a Caucasian man with a perm and teeth like Abraham Lincoln during Black History Month. I'm hurt. Shaking my head.
That's the K-Way I talk about. That's
K-Way. I agree with that, K-Way.
Shout out to Molly too. Thank you for the $5. I bet Coach eats potato salad with raisins. You know he do. You know he do. He want that little.
That was terrible.
Bite.
Who did that? That was terrible, man.
Shout out to 6'8" Aquarius. Thank you for the $5. In each of your own, in each of y'all's opinion, what R&B album and hip hop album deserve to go into the Grammy Hall of Fame next?
Grammy Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Usher Confession. Usher Confession. Usher Confession.
I agree with that, Trap.
Yeah, Usher Confessions.
That's a good one, Trap. That's a real good
Usher
one.
Confessions got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Grammy Hall of Fame.
Illmatic was the first one that made it. Hip hop album that made it, right?
All right. Probably Life After. Wait a minute, did Life After Death even win a Grammy?
No.
No, you know what? Let's go with.
He said R&B. He said R&B, right?
Hip hop or R&B.
Oh, he said hip hop or R&B.
Yeah, all I heard was R&B. That's why I said Confessions, though.
Confessions for sure is a Grammy Hall of Fame album, and I guess you could put that Outkast double CD in there.
If we're gonna say hip hop, if you say hip hop and R&B, why don't we just have a hip hop R&B album up in there, like something from Mary?
Well, so that my bad, Coach, but is the album has to have won a Grammy in order to make it into the Hall of Fame? No,
I don't know if All Eyes on Me won a Grammy.
Yeah, I don't think All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me didn't win a Grammy. It didn't win a Grammy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say Mary. Mary got something.
You know what? I ain't gonna lie. unless it's my friend, I don't really care what makes the Grammy Hall of Fame or the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
That's crazy.
I just
Lex
didn't
was
like
talking
it.
about this shit before. Remember, Lex was talking about this before.
Making my
It was-
Hall of Fame is the only thing that I care about. I don't even
Yeah.
lie. Shout out to everybody who want to make it. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Coach put Glad wrap around the pink crushed velvet before he eat.
See, that's funny. If you're gonna talk
That
about
was
some
good.
shit, make it funny.
K-Way
That sound like
cooking,
raisin
cooking
shit.
now,
Shout out
Man,
to
that shit so
K-Way.
played out.
Thank you for the $2. No child left behind is kicking trap ass, shaking my head. That is funny.
See, that's funny. I like.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the
No,
$2. Trap was in the class with 6 people eating crayons. That was hell.
It's
Who told
funny.
you that? Who told you that?
This is
Told on
funny.
me.
And
Shout out
you
to
went to
Miss
school.
PG
And you went to
Pizza.
school
Thank
with a
you for the
helmet on.
$5.
Somebody on the football team. That's what
Rap
you
is
did.
a genre. Hip hop is the urban culture. Street culture can be any genre it chooses. The definition of street and culture and art need defining again. Exactly, Miss PTP. That's what I'm saying.
All right, Miss Peaches, you back, Miss Peaches. That was good.
Shout out to Unc Ditto. Thank you for the $2. Friday the 13th. Troll table.
Troll table.
As far as
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Drake, Elvis, and Carl Malone got a lot in common.
Carl Malone's crazy. Wow.
Shout out to
wow.
Ibby. Thank you for the $2. G saying 2 things got a match. They do. Both of them got a match.
He got to throw Jerry Lee Lewis on that in that too.
A lot of people.
Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the
Miss
$10.
Hummus.
I'll use myself. Married to a black man that loves hip hop head. He's not from the streets, nor has he ever dealt with our struggles. He loves the art and not from the cloth. Is he hip hop trap?
Oh, she was asking me the question?
Yes.
Repeat it again.
She said she's married to a black man that loves
filling
hip
that
hop.
shit
He's a
up.
hip hop head. He's not from the streets, nor has he ever dealt with our struggles. He loves the art and not cut from the cloth. Is he hip hop trap?
Why you gonna ask Trap that?
He's a fan of hip hop. He's a fan of hip hop.
He wear the clothes.
He's a fan of hip hop.
He
You need to ask
hip-hop.
G that question. G should have to answer that.
He's a fan of hip hop.
She's telling you he's not hip hop. She's like, he's
yeah.
not. He just enjoys
Okay,
the
nah.
music.
just saying that
He's
you
a
should
fan-
have to
he's a
say he's
fan
not
of
hip hop.
hip-hop.
though.
Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $25. People were quick to say hip hop is dead, but rock hasn't been hot
Don't bring
since
your man up to
Nirvana.
me again.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame needs rappers for people to care anymore. That's a good point. I ain't think
That
about
actually is not a bad point.
That's a good point.
She always
Shout
got
out to
good points.
65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $2. Coach, we really don't care about that J. Quill album.
Why you keep calling J. Quill?
I know, like, yeah, where'd that come from? Where's Jake Quill?
Shout out like NyQuil. Shout out to Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $2. I listen to GNX and let God sort them out daily. No cap. I listen to GNX all the time. It's one of my favorite albums I ever heard, actually. It made up that list. It's popping. I like it.
Yeah, it is.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $2. Kanye is a radio player, is Radio by Cuba Gooding Jr. Fuck.
Wow.
That was funny.
Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Was Coach always this passionate about J. Cole?
Why
Not loud.
niggas think I'm not this passionate about J. Cole?
Definitely seemed like it.
I don't-
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Calling Kanye black is equivalent to calling Amber Rose Asian like the white woman she is.
Damn,
She is
K-Way.
Asian, crazy.
She Asian?
She aging.
Oh, aging. I thought you said
Getting
Asian.
older. Shout out to
Okay.
Miss Hummus. Thank you for the $5. We let too many outsiders into our space. We're finally detoxing from the BS. Thank the hip hop gods. Laughing out loud. Coach, you hating on GNX? What the fuck?
No, what?
You did sound like you said no.
I never said I was niggas is be hearing anything. Thank
Shout
goodness
out,
them
man.
white people letting us back into our space.
Shout out to official Chief Latero. Thank you for the $5.
Tara, what up, boy?
Hating cold don't have to be for everyone. Neither does Dot. Sometimes lightly season can save your life rather than heavy season. Choose wisely.
It's my man, Tara. You from ADHD?
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
You from ADHD?
If I'm listening to hip hop, that's like eating soul food. You over there getting your greens lightly seasoned. I'm cool. Nah, hip hop is soul food, bro. You got to season it when I'm a partake. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. G to fall off is 1 hour and 41 minutes. By the way, yeah, you gonna have to have a hell of a song to make me listen to that whole shit.
Who the fuck is you?
Shout out to who?
That's the name of the song.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah.
Wim said down. Y'all can't even tell me nothing happening.
Who the fuck is you?
Shout out to
Who the
Wim.
fuck
Thank you
is
for the
you?
$5. In my opinion, Kanye is a pioneer, and this excludes him from having to be hip hop and becomes more of an island musically, sincerely a white man love. Kanye is a pioneer of what? Hell, Kanye pioneered. Shout out to Breezy Luciano. Thank you for the $2. 4 corner room. Staring at candles. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to Cole and his successful album. He's still the type of motherfucker that will trauma bond with a woman and ruin her credit, though.
That was crazy right there.
Shout out to Breezy.
Sound like he
Still
did
on
it.
Purple Toys in NC. Way behind. Nothing going on. Or Purple Tops. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Coach, is your dad named Jermaine by any chance?
Wow.
Speaking of my dad, man, my dad name is Royalty. Hey, happy birthday to my dad, man.
Happy birthday, Royalty.
Fire name. Happy birthday, Royalty.
Shout out to Hammy. Thank you for the $5. Cole is a brilliant rhymer, but his art suffers because he doesn't offer much beyond that. G ain't tripping. Some of us ain't easily impressed. Simple. He's dope.
Well, 300,000 people is though. So y'all just
That's it. We just in a minority, even though it's 8 billion people. Blame it on Des. Thank you for the $2. Baby Keem has a better rollout to hear that.
it's a good rollout he's doing right now.
Yeah.
I like
Shout
it.
out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Glasses. Listen to Grippy. It's the best Cole song. I heard it. I hated it.
Damn.
Oh, Grippy's terrible. Grippy, yo, you foul for that. She foul for being
I'm out to blame it on this. Thank you for the $2. So what happens when the story they telling is false? Outside of Rick Ross, it kind of make me log off.
It's called fiction.
Shout out to Marie Monroe. Thank you for the $2. Baby Keem's rollout is bomb. PG Land
It
is
is
brilliant.
It is dope.
dope.
They got a little short film for it. You seen it yet? You watch it?
I haven't seen it.
That's dope.
I thought I saved it to check it out. Shout out to J. Cole, a snack wrap from McDonald's. J. Cole is a snack wrap from McDonald's. Thanks. Stevie, if I shut down your damn fool. Thanks for the $2. Shout out to Tom G. Tom, what up, dog? Thank you for the $5. The Mickey D convo is ironic because Drake got his own meal there. Of course he
do. The OVO meal.
Shout out to the City is Mine. Thank you for the $5. So Glasses, by your logic, wouldn't the expression of arts be a culture within itself? Nah, you know what? I'm not mad at the thought. But I think then it becomes a culture of artists. Like, right? Like, what type of spray cans do the graffiti artists use? What kind of, you start doing certain things that's rooted in that, like the specific things that the artists do. Because there are certain things that me and Trap talk that only because we in the art, that if we start talking to y'all, it wouldn't make sense to y'all. There's a language we could speak. There's a way we could do things. Shout out to Forging. Thank you for the $20. Cole's undigestible. No nutritional value. Not that bad. Jesus. It's not like that. The City is Mine. Thank you for the $5. Hip-hop is a byproduct of street urban culture, and the expressive arts within hip-hop has then turned into a culture under the umbrella of the streets. I like that. I'm mad at that. Shout out to Miss Hummus. G, please don't listen and delete my voice text. I sent to the lunch table, was having a moment breaking down, seeing the Boo Man doc. Hit me some type of way. Send me Spider too. Too close to home. Delete, please. Now we're gonna listen to that. I mean, I ain't even lie to you. We're gonna hear what you said. Shout out to Kai. Thank you for the $2. Man, y'all stupid.
That's what they said. That's what they
y'all crazy. Shout out to $2. Kai, thank you. No ceilings, we the realest. That part. Shout out to the table. Y'all are the realest. No ceilings live the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific Standard Time. 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Thank y'all for tapping in. Get y'all back to y'all job. 10 seconds, hit that like button real quick before you leave. Hit that like button. Double tap that screen if you're on your phone. Like button right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Retweet if you're on Twitter, Facebook. Share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Great podcast. Just dropped a new one. You can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlemagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. Sponsored by Meals by Manny, MANNIE.com. Get your meals. Lose some weight, gain some weight, whatever you want to do. Or if you just don't feel like cooking, head over to mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com. Get your meal. Get you some Hood Fire seasoning so your food don't have to taste like J. Cole album and be bland.
Oh, wow.
Season that thing up. Because neither one of these dudes can tell me what it tastes like. Pause.
Oh, my God.
Coach, anything you want to say before we jet?
Crazy right there. No, just happy birthday to my dad, Tony. Happy birthday. And then Like I said, I appreciate you, everybody going to that GoFundMe and reaching out and helping out the kids, man. That's dope.
Good kids.
And that's about it, man.
Trap, anything?
Y'all enjoy your weekend.
No. Foundation of New York shirts coming soon. That's about it right there.
Sunday dinner at 6 p.m. on the West Coast.
Yep.
6 p.m. West Coast time. Sunday dinner.
6 p.m. West Coast. That's
East Coast.
9 p.m. my time. Okay.
Yep. 6 p.m. West Coast time. Sunday dinner.
Well, the game gonna be on there though too.
Yeah, the All-Star game is trash. Shout out to everybody here. Hold on, 3 more of these before we jet. Tom G, thank you for the $5. I'm about to get back to it, G. So where can I send my music? DM me and I'll send you my email so you can send it. Or you can just DM a link or DM your email.
Trap Bradshaw Music at gmail.com.
It's Hummus. Thank you for the $2. No, G, for real. Please don't. I'm begging. Too late. All right, I won't. All right, Miss Hummus. Damn it. I'm fucking it up. Shout out to Just Be Yapping. Thank you for the $2. Great pod with D1. I thought it was good. Make sure y'all members check out that D1 podcast. It is fire. Maybe one day Sega finish all the new stuff for y'all. Till he do, we got y'all new material coming. Tap in. We will see y'all Monday or Sunday.
Check out Gatekeepers though too. Check out Gatekeepers too.
Gatekeepers podcast, GTKPRS. Check it out. Cyhi, she's not gonna say nothing.
Cyhi,
everybody. We
have
out this
great
thing.
weekend.
Hey, yeah, have a great weekend. Hey, subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Hey, let's go and get that 11,000, man. Let's go.
Subscribe.
Yes.